Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, we're going to talk about socks. Let's go. So,
Talk about socks.
oh my god, put that away. For free?
For free.
On the stream for free?
Intrigued.
It's been a long week already and it's only Tuesday. Hope you're doing well, folks out there. We're going to talk about Socks Vtubing Company to start things off this week.
Not regular socks.
No, grippy socks.
Everyone gets free grippy socks.
Everyone does get free grippy socks if you're a member of the Socks Vtubing Agency. SVA, as it is also known. They are a new... Well, they've been teasing for a while that they're about to be a VTuber agency, and now they are one.
They are a company.
They've been like unofficially acting as a company for quite a while already.
Yes. They are helmed by Flork, who is a Sockman comic maker on the internet, who I'm a big fan of. I've read his comics for years after they were foisted upon me by friends of mine. Usually, as some of them can be quite disturbing, most of them are very funny. Some of them are quite touching and sad, actually. It runs the gamut. It's good content, in other words. And he decided a few months ago, because he was exposed to VTubers, apparently at some point. You have my condolences for that, Flork.
As most content creators seem to be right now.
Yes. He decided he would start his own VTubing agency because there was some fucked up shit happening in the past few months with some other VTubing agencies out there. So he decided he would do it himself and he would make it great and he would do wonderful. And so far it seems that he's doing a pretty good job because he's debuted his first 3 talents. And by him, I mean they debuted themselves. 2 of them are re-debuts. 2 of them have already been existing VTubers that he brought on board. One of them is an all-new creation that is here for everyone to enjoy.
Creation is definitely a word for her.
She is something else. God knows she's not natural. She's not a natural formation of this world. But I like her. So I hope she's here to stay. That's all I got right now. Yes, if we'd like to talk a little bit real quick about what the agency offers, it's talent. That's the first thing that we'll do, just general information. There are no restrictions on content. They can do whatever the hell they damn well please. Respectable. Yes?
Yeah, generally, the smaller the agency, the more prevalent that is.
I guess when you're small, it kind of comes across as insane to limit what you can do.
True.
And usually the ones that are small and brand new that are also hyper restrictive tend to be the really bad ones that don't last long.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those are the ones that are going for a very specific style, a very specific niche or group of people probably, whereas a lot of the smaller agencies, it seems to me smarter that they sort of let their talents run free, create what they will. They'll catch on in their own niches in their own ways, and then you can sort of direct your company based off of that.
Like Phase Connect.
Yes, that's basically like, I feel like a good blueprint, you know. Talent first, and then go where they lead, sort of thing. Obviously, they say that they have no restrictions, and I'm sure that's true, but at a certain point, there's also a point, you know, I'm sure there is a level of good taste that they have to, more or less, it's Flork, they don't, never mind.
I mean...
They can do what they want.
Flork was literally making art of 1 or 2 of them pregnant.
Yes.
Which they didn't appreciate too much.
So this was one of the leading up to their debut. Flork drew, I believe it was Snoozy, heavily pregnant, about to give birth. And then, there was a follow-up of just like a close-up of a hand holding a red thing. And it's just like, guys, the placenta. It's just like... Because Flork makes upsetting webcomics at times, which is wonderful. That backfired on Flork spectacularly, though, whenever a fertility goddess VTuber noticed that Flork kept drawing people pregnant. And so, of course, she did the natural, intelligent, and proper thing to do, which is draw Flork pregnant. So then we got a beautiful comic of Flork being heavily pregnant. Well done. Very commendable. This was well before debut all of this happened. Now, it started also, by the way, as a reference to Bonnie Barkswell, because she is the pup maxing queen. And so Flork drew her pregnant and then somebody said something, and then he drew Snoozy, one of the VTubers at SVA, heavily pregnant.
I love how Cameron has absolutely no idea what's going on.
This is really fun to watch Cameron's reactions at this point.
Where am I?
You're in the pregnancy clinic.
I feel like the ice.
They've refired a dying star.
I feel like the ice never broke. I'm just stuck in the block of ice and pregnant somehow.
Excellent. You're on board for SVA.
I wasn't impregnated when I was in the ice. What impregnated me? The ice? So that was bullet point number 1. There's no restrictions on content.
No restrictions on content.
We share these principles.
Exactly. As I said, Flork does make some really good jokes that are very extreme at times. So you've got that going on for us. Next up, SVA will provide sponsorships, merch, management, equipment, brand recognition, and more for the talents. This is what the talents get out of this. They get a bump. You know, it helps them manage equipment, and if they need something done, they can turn to their managers and say, hey, I need this. Is there any way you can help me out with it? Basically the normal things that you would expect to get from an agency.
I'm pretty sure they already have a gamer subs code too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's definitely working out for them.
I would say that is 100% accurate.
I
They also
definitely-
have merch tied in with SVA now too, which is great.
They do. So I think that I saw on one of their channels they had it. I only checked one of them, but they had it listed. Their code is HAG.
I wonder which one that could be. I believe it was Miu, who was the fertility goddess VTuber, by the way, that drew Flork. just as, you know, giving proper attribution, I hope. I will have to dig a little further just to make sure.
I like how you have to double check something like that because there's absolutely more than one of them out there right now.
Yes, 100%. There's no way there's not. Either way, the talents receive a 100% cut for their Twitch, YouTube, and donations. All of the money they make is theirs to keep. Period. I don't know how SVA is going to make money. I assume it won't, and I don't think that's the point, frankly.
It looks like the loophole might be merch.
That would make sense, as they already do have merch available. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I will say that the merch is pretty cool looking. There's some good stuff in there. There's at least 3 employees at SVA because there's Flork, who's the boss up at the top. Somebody is a COO there, and then there's HR Chan. HR Chan has a lot of work. She is very busy. Although she also did post a picture of her eating the girl feed that she broke into at one point. It was a Flamin' Hot Cheeto. That's the girl feed that SVA provides for the girls.
I see.
Somebody at one point posted regular Cheetos, and I think it was one of the talents was like, I didn't realize they came in regular. I didn't know they didn't come in spicy. Lots of good stuff has been happening on Twitter, basically. Also, the 4th bullet point of things provided is free grippy socks.
Very important.
I don't get it. I don't get why it even came up. What are grippy socks?
The grippy socks are the ones. Okay. Yeah, grippy socks are a specific kind of sock that is provided when you visit a specific kind of hospital.
Okay. Is this something to look forward to?
They're psych ward socks.
Right. The people are excited for them. This is something to be hyped about.
These women are insane.
I get that.
Yes.
I'm glad they like their grippy socks.
Yes.
Bizarre.
I did see somebody talk about like there was a VTuber. I can't remember exactly who it was, but they did post on Twitter about how they spent some time in a psychiatric care facility recently, and they referred to it as a grippy socks vacation.
Bizarre.
It's like
Bizarre.
I'm glad that you can have a good time about this, basically. So yes, that is one of those things that I think that as a joke, it is very anticipated for them to have free access to healthcare. So let's jump into the talents themselves, shall we? Are we ready for that?
Yeah.
I can do it.
You can do it?
I can do it.
You gonna hang in there, bud?
Yeah, I got it.
I believe in you.
It's in me.
You're my big tough boy.
I'm your big guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Carlos, you too.
Oh, but thank you.
Of course. We'll talk about Snoozychu first.
Oh, boy.
Or Snoozy.
Snoozy. I didn't catch this one.
She is a seal. She has a second grade education. She dropped out of school in second grade.
Okay.
She talked about that in her debut.
Okay.
So she had a re-debut stream for this. Basically, she has updates to her model and stuff, and it's all really good looking, all very good stuff. She's a cute and clumsy and a little bit silly, a little bit pervy.
virtualyoutuber.fandom.com/wiki/Snoozychu. Snoozy is an female seal.
Yes. Second grade education.
And yeah.
No, I think that most of that, I don't know how true that is. It's not my place to judge. Erin Hansen dropped out of school. Like, she's doing it. That's what matters, right? Her model is extremely white. She's bright white, and she's got a lot of nice little gray accents. Her tail is very large and very floppy. It's a good tail. She has cute little seal shoes. Aren't they cute? Aren't they wonderful?
Yeah.
She has asymmetrical socks. Of course she does. She's a VTuber. She has a bandage on one leg. Mm-hmm. She's been spending a lot of time on her knees, praying, as she said in her debut.
She says she's a big fan of praying.
Big fan of praying. And she's got a pink and white removable hoodie with short shorts underneath. And she also has glasses that she can wear. In fact, well, we'll get to it in a little bit. She's got merch. I'll say that. She's an idol. Does she have a catchphrase?
She does. She says she's not an idol, but she made sure...
Oh, she's not an idol.
She's not, but she has to have her own idol catchphrase.
Which is salutations. So whenever she starts her stream, she says salutations, and everyone has to say it back, right?
Yeah.
I was there. I did it. She's American by birth, Australian by choice. I assume, or she got taken there at some point, more likely, I guess. Her birthday is June 16th. She's 25, so she says she's a haglet. She's on her way to hagdom.
I've never hated a word more than haglet.
She's hag on like one side, like her father's a hag, but not her mother.
It's not genetic! Continue.
You don't know that.
She had to apologize that she's not a hag yet, that she's only a haglet. She needs more time.
Yeah, she'll get there. Good things come to those that wait. Her height, she's 5'5" or 165 centimeters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good height.
I'm numb to this height.
It's in here somewhere.
We'll wake you up when someone hits 7 feet.
Sooner or later. She weighs 39 pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
39.
Well, she said her weight is 39 pancakes, I guess I should say. That is
yeah.
That's the weight of her boobs.
Huh? Not her in total, her breast weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, average pancake weight according to Google is 80 grams.
Multiply it by 39.
80 x 39. That's 3120 grams. 3120 grams, 2 pounds.
That's almost
7 pounds round up. 6.8 pounds.
good job.
Who eats 6.8 pounds of pancakes?
Ooh, there's a joke I shouldn't make on video.
Behave thyself!
I don't know.
Return to thine hags.
I don't know about eating 39 pancakes. Her thighs are juicy. Mm-hmm. This is so much fun just to watch Cameron. Mm-hmm. Just watching him react.
This is all things she specifically had in her employment form.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You have to sign up somewhere.
Yeah, and you gotta have juicy thighs. She likes gaming, Zatsus, hand cam streams, ASMRs.
Hi, I'm a streamer. I hate hand cam streams. I hate gaming. I don't want to fucking talk.
I just want to Zats all day.
I don't even like Zats and just fuck off. I stream for 3 minutes on Sunday.
And I hate it the whole time. She's clinically stupid.
Clinically?
It says that on the paperwork. I'm sorry.
This is a bad hospital.
Would you like some fun facts about her?
All right, man. Okay, all right. All right. Lay it on me.
All right. She lived in a hotel she lived in a hotel 6 for months at a time, more than once.
That's fine. I get it. It's whatever.
Yeah. She was poor.
It's hard to judge that.
She says her max was a year and a half.
A year at a hotel?
A year and a half.
Was it her housing situation or just for fun?
She did not elaborate.
If it's like housing situation, like literally no shade, I get it. If it's for fun, that's strange.
I don't think it was.
She said
Yeah,
it was.
I don't think it's for fun.
She said it was in fact not fun.
Okay, then yeah, she wasn't fucking doing it for fun. It was the housing situation.
That just sucks. Right.
Literally no shade. That I get it.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do to survive. She can't swim.
The hotel didn't have a pool.
She said it did have a pool.
Oh, she just
pool.
didn't.
She didn't learn.
That's fun.
She is a seal that cannot swim that lived at a hotel.
Oh, the irony.
As I mentioned before, she dropped out of school in 2nd grade.
Right.
She's a huge Taylor Swift fan.
That's fine.
Nothing wrong with that, one way or another, I guess. And she's big on werewolves. She loves them.
Cool, I get it.
She really loves werewolves.
Buff Pup collab win.
Yeah,
They're hard.
The real question.
The fun facts. I like the fun facts more than the other facts.
Cameron's like, she's relatable now.
The facts are indeed fun.
She's not some sort of seal gremlin here to claw my brains out.
Me when the facts are fun.
Why? And I love that you included this in the notes, Carlos, because I thought it was one of the best moments. As she was closing the stream, she was just like, all right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. Salutations and all that. And she's like, we're going to raid into the next girl. And then she'll as she's waiting for the raid to finish, she's like, what was my viewer count? Because she actually got the chance to look at it.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. It was around 12 to 1,300 people watching this, which I assume she's got 50,000 or so followers on Twitch. But I imagine that's one of those moments where you just see a number you're not used to seeing. That was probably a new high for her, I would imagine.
Oh, what's going on here? Hello.
Yeah.
When you're likely used to...
We've had that emotion.
Yeah.
Word.
It's like when you're used to probably likely a few hundred at most on a good day.
Yeah, exactly. It's understandable that you see a number like that and it just kind of floors you immediately. All right, so that is the recap of Snoozy's debut. What do we think about Snoozy? Judge her harshly and hope that she sees it.
She surprised me. I was expecting her to be far more calm and innocent than she ended up being.
She is a member of Socks Vtubing Agency.
Yeah, she's a flork tier.
Yeah.
Flork tuber.
Flork tuber. I'll give my thoughts because I watched the debut as it happened. Yeah, that's Snoozy. I've watched her before. Whenever she was first announced as a member of SVA, I checked her out. The re-debut was really good. I think she had a really good flow the whole stream. Mm-hmm. She was obviously in it. She was enjoying herself. A little nervous, obviously, because it's a big debut moment.
Well, with her not actually being brand new, it's not like she had to start over from scratch. She knew what she was doing. It was just like a brand new boost of attention.
Yeah. Her new setup looks really good. I really like it. She's got such an interesting place that she's coming from in life to talk about, which is really neat. And then also just her content is like I said, I've watched her in the past. I think she's really good. She's really engaging. She's funny. She's a no bullshit person. She'll have fun and joke around and fuck around and stuff on stream. But I haven't seen her be outlandishly weird about anything. She's just, chill person for the most part, it seems like.
Well, with her being a school dropout American moved to Australia, that is some life story right there.
Yeah. I did also like the fact that she was like, yeah, my streaming times are weird if you're American. Fucking deal with it or don't. She's just straight up was just like, I don't care if you can't watch me because of my streaming hours. Just figure it out. And I was like, valid, 100% valid. She'll catch the Japanese audience. That's her time zone, right?
More of a European one too.
Yeah.
I mean, as much of I'm of a primarily VOD watcher as I am, Twitch VODs do not agree with anything.
No, Twitch VODs suck. Twitch's VODs have been garbage since the beginning of that site.
They have always been terrible, and they have never gotten better. And I tried. I got on. I was going to watch all three of them at once, and I had to take a break because about 20 minutes in, the video player crashed for the VOD, and none of her VODs would load after that for an hour.
Should have just watched it live like I did. Yeah, a really solid re-debut. Really solid re-debut. Fantastic all around, I think, and I'm really excited. Of the three, she's the one I'm most likely. Again, streaming hours are weird, don't get me wrong, but I think she was the one that I resonated with the most, probably, personally. So, any other thoughts on Snoozy? Cameron?
No.
Share one thought about Snoozy.
She gets my seal of approval.
Hey! Next up, we're going to talk about Enos.
I have to.
No, you're zipped up. You're fine.
Okay.
You're trapped now.
That's right, Enos.
Oh, no.
Or as her chat calls her, fucking apparently, the penis woman.
Oh my god, I have to find new YouTuber faces to make.
Well, she does in fact like men. She specified that.
She did, yes.
Like me, men?
You are a man. To my knowledge, you are, right?
Hey, Enos. How's it going?
Enos is what we call a German person.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, she's not a person. She's a bird.
Oh no.
She's one of them parakeets.
She's a cockatiel.
Cockatiel. That's what they
Cockatiel.
are.
Oh, penis.
Yeah, like cockatiel. You did it, buddy.
I did.
She's got she got the circles on her cheeks that
Yeah.
are bright red, you know?
They're there to mislead you.
She's got a pretty good accent going, which is really good. She has moments where it's a little hard to understand her at times, but for the most part, she does really well with English. So.
She is hardcore German.
Yes.
Like, honestly, it reminded me in the very early days of online streaming, back when Twitch or Justin TV was what Twitch was.
Old.
Oh.
Yeah. There was
that to me.
The top streamer at the time was a guy by the name of Michael, I think 1985.
This is beyond me. This is
Michael,
before I became involved.
1985.
You cannot watch him anymore because he disappeared off the face of the internet. You could maybe find old VODs for him, like somewhere still. But he was a super heavy German guy, like his voice and everything.
He had a very thick accent.
Yeah, I think he only used like a face cam a handful of times. But yeah, she reminded me a lot of him.
She's definitely has more of an accent than a lot of the other Germanic VTubers that or German-speaking VTubers that I've watched before. Like when I started watching Kiara, I was like, she has an accent and I don't know what it is, and then it turned out to be Austrian. I saw Enos for the first time and I was like, German.
Yeah.
Like that's it's a noticeable accent. It doesn't get in the way of anything or anything like that. I think that she's easy to understand. She just says things in a slightly different way, you know. She did a lore video. Tell me about the lore video, Carlos. You can have this part. I want to sip my tea a little.
It was a bunch of paint drawings, like Microsoft Paint drawings. It looked like she's a great artist from that. She actually is a good artist, but these paint drawings, they were something else. It was weird, like really weird.
Yeah.
She went from like the creation of life, and then monkeys came along and they had big butts. Like, okay.
And they chased each other.
Yeah. And he's like, and then some stuff happened, and then a mad scientist made me. I'm a fusion of a human and a bird. And then he left to go get milk and never came back.
His fatherly instincts kicked in and he left to get milk. Is what she said. I was just dying.
And she's like, oh, and then I was in America, and I flew into Flork's window and hurt myself, but he paid for my medical bills, so now I'm a slave to him in America, paying off my American healthcare bills.
It's so accurate. Help. All right, so that's the backstory of Enos. Enos is an interesting VTuber. She's very off the wall and very funny.
Her lore video ended and it switched back to her, and the very first thing you see, she moves her model up and she's got like a super long neck, and she continues moving it up. Apparently she just has a toggle for her model where she can stretch her model really tall.
Take notes, Kiri Kilovolt. Giraffe? Question mark? I don't know. That's pretty funny though. Yeah, she's also was just like, yeah, I'm lobotomized. Okay, cool. She has a bit, like, she speaks a bunch of different languages, bits and pieces. At one point she goes through and just starts chatting in German, and then she switches to like Spanish, and then somebody says something and she's like, I don't speak Portuguese, and then like she goes through a bunch of different languages and just chit chats with a bunch of folks in different languages real quick. It was pretty neat to see, actually. She is very, I think she said it was like a hobby of hers to learn different languages here and there.
Yeah.
So.
And she's like, I thought I was stupid, but, you know, I guess after the previous girl, I guess I feel a little bit better now.
Yeah. Oh, man. As mentioned, she is a cockatiel. She has really long blonde hair, and she's got bright red cheeks that have, or bright red circles on her cheeks, I guess we'll say. Her birthday is November 30th. She's 159 centimeters in height, 15 kilograms. She is a bimbo. And she's forever 18 or 2 years younger than you. She likes men, singing, animals, shopping, drawing, and nature. All very nice things to like. She dislikes olives, mosquitoes, Karens, hot weather, and tickling.
Very normal, honestly.
Yeah. Average person. And then she showed off her new outfit. And it's obvious she spent some time in America. She's got a... Can't say that word on YouTube. She's got a... What's the word right now that we can use for pew-pew sticks on YouTube to get around the sensors?
Freedom.
The robots. Yeah, she's got a freedom device.
It is excessively large.
Yes, impressively so. She did the drawing herself of her new outfit, and most of the rigging herself, with some help. She was rigging this up about a half hour before the stream, apparently, which is really good. That's good. Her new outfit has yellow slippers, white socks, a black short skirt, a yellow loose jacket, a white shirt underneath the jacket, an eye mask, and a massive freedom unit. So yeah, it's really cool. She was like, it was funny to me because she went through the outfit like really quickly and was like, I told you guys it wasn't that impressive. And I was like, what are you talking about? This is great looking.
He's like, by the way, I did all of the art and most of the rigging for it myself.
Like, that's nutty. Good job, Enos. Come on. Average German is hyper efficient and skilled. It is nothing. I think that's my impression of her so far. She then pulled out a sombrero made of, you said bread and sauce. I'm pretty sure it's nacho, and it's filled. The brim is filled with guacamole.
Yeah.
So that is my understanding of her massive sombrero.
The fucking guac hat. I caught the end of her stream. That's
Okay.
around when I became active and I saw the guac hat.
Put on the guac hat and then started singing Idol.
Do you get any context for the guac hat, or she put it on and say nothing of it?
She spoke a bunch of different languages while wearing it.
Were any of them Spanish?
I think for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I kind of lost track for a while there.
That's how you justify the guac hat.
Yeah, it's a good guac hat.
It's Tex-Mex at the most, but come on.
She just started shotgunning languages, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
This is for no one.
Yeah, I just hung out for a while that happened too. So I'm American. I'm stupid. It is what it is. Sorry. Yes, she started singing Idol without background music, and then realized that she was doing a cappella. I think, right?
Yep.
It was pretty good. She talked about an anime that she likes. Can you believe that a VTuber would like anime?
I fucking hate that.
She,
Anime? Really? Grow up.
I mean, who likes Made in Abyss? Her. She also likes Madoka Magica.
Oh.
And One Piece.
Oh.
And Agretsuko.
Oh.
Higurashi, Elfenlied, Helsing.
Has she ever smiled?
She is German. That's inefficient.
True.
Today's Pick on the Germans Day. Hi, Germans. We love you.
Every day is that day.
I know the love doesn't matter. We respect you.
We respect you.
That's what Germans care about.
I too would dip my French fries in mayo.
Oh, it is delicious. It's very good. Though they don't like our ketchup.
That's fine.
We have sweet ketchup.
It is a little too sweet sometimes.
Yeah.
I've mostly moved on from ketchup.
That's what I've heard from the German people that I've met in my life.
Thank you, Germany.
All three of them. What else do we have happen here? she had credits. She did a lot of the stuff herself, like you said. She did the model and the rigging, and basically a whole bunch of other stuff.
She did almost everything for her stream herself,
which is again impressive.
Yeah,
I poke fun and I have a good time. It's my British ancestry that I come from. That picking on Germans will never cease to be fun until they start fighting. Oh man. So yeah, Enos, what do we think? Horrified?
I feel like I will develop more of an opinion as we go.
That's fair.
She's posted stuff in the past that has upset me.
Oh,
is she the one that like posted like some stuff that's like, oh, that's way over my line, sweetheart?
I don't know that
it's either her or the seal. I couldn't keep track of them if I'm being frank in the early stages. That's when I was still conceptualizing this company. She's
the one that posted on Twitter once where she was sitting in the bathtub eating a block of solid ramen.
Yes, she did not cook it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Twitter algorithm for her has been very, very actively pushing her posts to me for several months before this.
Enos coded.
Yeah.
Carl's an Enos man.
She is exactly she's the exact type of weirdo I love to watch.
Yeah, you like him weird, don't you?
So I didn't like Enos at first. I'm going to be honest with you. She is funny, but also I don't know. She has a way about her. But the more that I've like watched her, the more I've thought actually, all right, yeah, she's pretty good. I do like her. She just took a little bit to grow on me, like a fungus.
Oh, like spores.
Yes,
like Spore. That was a good game.
She's currently going through a thing on Twitter where she's drawing her impressions of every state from the United States.
I saw her Texas one.
This is her New York one. It's pretty accurate.
Why is that one man? Never mind.
If you're easily offended, Enos is not for you. That's the answer.
Bad news, sweetheart. I got pearls enough to clutch.
Yeah, she's definitely got a lot of edgier comedy to her. I like Enos. I think she's funny personally, but again, I don't always dip for the edgy comedy, but every once in a while it does hit right. And her debut was really good. I thought it was fantastic, honestly. Mm-hmm. So
she's a mix of like just of edgy and just weird.
Yeah, and I'm here for it. And the fact that she did all of her own like new outfit and stuff is just crazy impressive to me personally. I think that's fantastic. So that is Enos line. That was and then as she was raiding into the next girl who we'll talk about in a second, it was great because her entire and like I saw like 5 different times in her chat, bye penis woman. And I was just like, what a great thing. That's what her name sounds like. I don't know. I don't think the joke goes deeper than that, but if I'm wrong, let me know. If we're off base on any of this.
Hi there. Would you like to learn some penis lore?
Yes, please go on.
Well, you see, we don't just call her Penis because her name is Penis without the P. There's a lot more going on. Here's a 2-hour video.
Thanks, Goofy.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, I meant to say silly.
I wasn't a Goofy.
I don't want to get attacked.
Like, I get it. Like, I sound kind of like Goofy, but like I'm not even close to him when you really listen. Goofy's more like, gosh. I'm more like, hey there. All right?
You know what? I was off base.
Yeah, you were. I'm glad you see it. Okay? Just do better. You can do better for me?
How's that?
You can talk about our third talent at Socks Vtubing Agency. We are a company.
That is important to know. They are a company.
Every single one of them said it.
And the third member of their wonderful cast of characters is Camizole Corzette.
I actually saw this one.
I watched this one too.
This is the only one I saw. I'm sorry. Genuinely did not intend to only see one. I was just busy.
Hey, life comes at you fast. So yes, Camizole Corzette is our actual brand. What's funny? Every
time you say her name, it's going to sound like my name for the first second. I have already discovered that I feel this way.
I'll just call her Cam, and I'll call I'll call you Cameron.
Don't like that.
Just immediately lose your nickname to someone else.
She is cooler than me.
She's really cool. God, she's got mascara running down her face. We'll get there. We'll get there. She's an actual brand new VTuber. She is a new persona. She is 39 years old. The age that is in demand.
Prime hag.
Several weeks ago, she was 38, and then things changed.
Her molecules got all rearranged.
Yes. The device stuck on her wrist and did what it did or whatever.
Okay.
She is in an asylum. Not seeking it. She's stuck there.
She's there.
She got put there. She is a magical girl who saved the world in another dimension, and then a sock kicked a door open between realities, grabbed her, and brought her to our world.
And here she is.
And she's not just crazy. What she's saying is the truth.
She really did all these things.
Yes, it's
You
honest.
have to believe her.
She is a hag at 39, as we well know.
What a strange culture we've flourished and encouraged.
Do you not like hags? Cameron, are you going to look in the camera right now and say you don't like hags?
I like woman.
Wow. Won't even say he likes hags. We all know where your fucking loyalties lie now. Anyways, Cameron, I've got something to tell you that I think you're really going to like. She's 6 feet tall.
I know, I was very happy.
We're going to zoom in really close on that.
To all of our audio listeners, what Nicholas was referring to is he's going to zoom in on my tongue because I licked my lips as though I was offered a delectable meal.
You were. Her name's Cammy. Soul Corzette.
We share a name. We'll share a cell.
Woo! Things are getting hot in here. Well, I hope you're careful because she is magic. And she has to be because she's in a straitjacket. How the fuck does she stream? With her toes?
The dogs?
She does have the dogs.
Yes, she has his helper dogs.
She also has a really cool voice.
Yeah, she
It's
does. I really
very
like her
mature, very elegant, very intense in certain points, especially while thanking people for things later on in the stream. Yeah, really good voice. Really cool model, too. She has a white straitjacket, as we said, with white and red straps to make sure that, she can't get too crazy. Right?
Lots of straps to make sure that she's safe.
Yes, for her safety and potentially the safety of others. She also has some thigh squish going on, which is very important, as we all already know, but we're also told.
Designing these VTubers must be so stressful.
You have to make sure that the thighs stick out a little bit from the socks, but if they go too far, it doesn't look right.
As per our previous email, I have made the following revisions to the model. The fixed fee will be $50 on PayPal. Here's what has been fixed. The thighs now squish a little bit more. The socks are asymmetrical. I've added a garter belt per your requests. I made sure the eyes track a little bit better, and I have changed their color to be a bit more fuchsia. If you approve of these changes, please let me know in the following email. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate getting to do it for you. Revision 11 complete.
P.S. I could not follow through with the other things you requested, as I believe technically those are illegal.
I had to Google what that toggle is, and the answer is no.
I've never been to this dragon website that you refer to, so I had to investigate. The answer's no.
I'm glad you're excited, but I don't want to draw it, Tildy.
Anyways, she's got no shoes, but she does have socks.
Grippy socks.
They're grippy socks.
She really, really, really loved talking about the grippy socks.
They're not just regular grippy socks. These are thigh-high grippy socks.
Oh, my Lord.
Which is why you got the squish. You got the squish because of the thigh-high socks that are grippy. There's nothing better on this earth. And I will fight you if you say so. She has some runny mascara.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to do your makeup when your arms are bound, I'm sure. She has red eyes. Mm-hmm. A wonderful, wonderful deep burgundy. No, they're not probably burgundy. They're just straight up red. They're like a crimson more than anything. She has long black hair with white highlights.
I do like that. Yeah, I like
good.
that. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And she's got lots of really cool ear piercings too. She's got like them all around the outside of it.
Those are okay. I'm not huge on piercings, but I still don't hate them.
I see. Very well. And this is the thing that I've actually discussed outside of our podcast with people, people being Carlos.
What?
I am, in fact, a person.
How's that outside the podcast? Okay.
She has an incredibly detailed mouth.
Yeah, I know it's the mouth.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, why does this look different? Why does this look a little strange to me? And then somebody was just like, your mouth is insane. And she was just like, yeah, look. And she opened her mouth really wide and you could see her fucking throat. I was like, yeah, her mouth is like super detailed. She's got individual teethies.
You can see all of her teeth. Even when she's just normally talking, you can see her teeth.
Whereas with the anime style we're used to, like you just see like, it's basically like the mouth is like, Kiara's mouth would be considered big, and like compared to Camisole's mouth, it's like
They typically they do a lot of bobbing back and forth, and their mouths like flap anime style.
Yeah.
Teeth is usually not very involved.
like we've talked about Gura's teeth because Gura has pointy anime teeth. We've talked about Ame's teeth because she has teeth. And we're talking about Camisole's teeth because she has incredibly detailed teeth. She's got fucking molars and you can tell. Like it's crazy how she's not crazy. I didn't say that. I said it's crazy that her mouth is so detailed. It's a really interesting design choice. I don't know how I feel about it personally. Cameron's investigating in depth right now.
I'm about it.
Cameron's about it.
I thought
That's
it was
probably
really
why
neat.
it slightly unsettles me. What?
I thought it was really neat.
Yeah.
At the very least, I'll say is it's really interesting. Like it's just really cool that it's different. I do like that about it. Overall, fantastic model though, just very, very cool.
Sometimes these kinds of little details end up being a little unsettling and not working real well. This case, I think it actually works.
Yeah, no, it's it reminds me of when Iris first came out, Iris 1.0, and everyone was just kind of like, I don't know about this. And I was like, I'm about this. I think it's really neat how she looks really different. She's not just a standard anime girl. So I can understand why, like, sometimes you see something different and it's different. Sometimes you see something different and it's strange. Sometimes you see something different and it's just immediately cool to you.
Change.
It's just the way it goes. She likes horror, singing, grippy socks, chilies, girl feed, and anime.
She really, really likes chilies.
She does. I believe that there's a Flirk comic right now floating around about getting hagaritas. So, if you would like to get hagaritas, let us know, I guess.
Go to hagarita.org.
She dislikes anime girl water, pickles,
Okay.
and having her power taken by a sock. Cameron.
What is anime girl water?
I believe it's the stuff that comes in one of those big tubes and it has the thing at the bottom that you have to lick to get the water out.
Oh, hey,
Like a hamster.
I hate that too.
Not a fan. And finally, some fun facts. Did you have something you were going to say, Carlos?
Nope.
Did she say this? Are we allowed to talk about this?
Oh, yeah, it's a fake old.
Oh,
it's back
okay.
when she was a magical
Like when she
girl.
was a magical girl.
It's lore.
I was
Yeah.
confused for a second. I
Magical
thought
girls always have magical names.
I thought we were just going to dox someone.
No, we weren't
I
doxing.
was like, what? Why are we doing this? Her old name.
I did not confirm or look at this at all. It was in her lore on stream, so I
Yeah.
put it in.
Gotcha. Her old name was Astrea Lovelace, a very powerful magical girl in her world. She does not feel thirst, and she did, in fact, save her world. And then had her powers taken by a sock somehow. Her goals are to partner on Twitch and YouTube, have an original song, do collaborations, break free from her restraints. She wants a waifu cup. And she wants to get Chili's to notice her.
Guys, stop making the baby back ribs. There's a mentally unstable hag on Twitter.
You had me at mentally unstable, and then you finished off with hag, and I'm ready.
Well, I'm glad you work at Chili's.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my hag.
It doesn't quite have the same rhythm to it. I want my grippy socks. I don't know. Fuck it.
I want my
Fuck
grippy
it.
socks, grippy socks, grippy socks.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like hearing me fake gag, this is the episode for you.
There you go. We've all got something here.
Oh god, there's someone for everyone.
All right. The winning art contest art for her was almost exactly her model, which was funny because her model was debuted on debut. There was just a silhouette up until then.
Someone just fucking nailed it.
Yeah. And it was great because the only other thing we saw was we did see her eyes with the mascara and stuff at one point. But it's really funny because she actually worried that she had somehow accidentally leaked her model before debut, and that's how this was based.
I think the only thing that was different at all was like the socks.
The dress was a little bit different and the socks were completely different, but it was fucking close.
It's amazing because even the colors were on point. Like everything was just there.
I like the straight jacket straps were almost exact too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic, actually. As far as guesswork is concerned, good job, that one person. She has a 3DIO. Is that how that's pronounced, or is it a 3DO? 3DO for ASMR purposes. So ASMR is in the future, perhaps the past at this point by the time this comes out. She has an 18+ tag, right?
Yeah.
So it is 18+ art is allowed. And then she sang "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence because she hit 4,000 Twitter followers or whatever. Which is great.
She was just like in the middle of the stream, well, towards the end of it, and she's like, "Oh, I know, I'm not prepared for this at all, but we're doing it right now." And she just starts singing. Like, you will never catch me doing this again. I will be prepared next time.
There you go. Oh, I found the comic I mentioned earlier, by the way. It's just the CEO Flork, or he's not a CEO, whatever. He's the Socks Vtubing Agency Flork, and it says, "I will mention Chili's every week until we make Hagaritas together." It's a goal. It's a goal. All right, we've come to the point where we've teased a little bit about this a few times. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's before we do that. We've now talked about and recapped the debut of Camizole Corzette. What do we think?
I like her.
I really like her. I think she's good stuff.
Yeah. She reminds me a little bit of Shiori, honestly.
She's like the middle ground between Matara and Shiori.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate, I'd say. That's really good.
So, like, those are two VTubers I like. So the middle ground between two things I like is something I like, which I appreciate. Like, I'll be frank, like, I don't know enough about the other two, but there's a little bit of spice in there that makes me nervous or anxious about the other two when it comes to my taste. I was surprised how okay I was with this girl. She really chilled with me. It was like the right vibes. I liked the banter.
Yeah.
She has like a super wild look and design, but she's not, from her debut alone, she's not like some weirdo that's gonna freak you out.
Like, I appreciate it. It was good banter. She really did a good job. She pandered to her audience, which, hey, that's cool. Folks are here. We get what's going on. She has a mother voice. She's going to say the motherly things.
It's all fun and games, basically.
Yeah. I don't mind. This is what we're about. I was able to vibe with her. If I had to watch another stream of hers, I would not complain at all.
There you go. Yeah, I like her design. I think she's awesome looking. I like that she's 39, and for once in my life, I can say I like older women.
It's being normalized.
It's just hard for me to find older women, you know. I'm an ancient geezer now.
He's the hag of the podcast.
I'm the male hags are now geezers. That's what we are.
Geezers it feels less flattering somehow. Maybe it's because hag had the remake already.
Hag is not a flattering term in its origination.
It feels flattering.
How? It's just because you got brain rot from being in this community, sir.
I know.
So when we normalize geezer in the community, it'll be fine.
Nicholas, there's a Dakimakura behind me.
That is Nasa, and she is pure and wonderful.
Normalized. There's a pillow behind me intended for parasocial snuggling.
Parasocial snuggling. It's a good band name.
It's okay. There's a cutout behind me, and that serves absolutely no purpose other than decoration.
That's Nikki. She's
not even a real person. It's a QR code for a company that doesn't know we exist.
They might soon.
Can't even see the QR code on the camera.
That's fine.
If I meet Fishman at Otakon again.
Fishman, send us $20 and that QR code will be in view. We're edging your company.
We will list you as a sponsor. I feel like we got a little bit away from Camizole here, but
it's a fine. We went from one cam to another. I liked her.
I like her a lot. I think she's really good. Like I said, I like her model. I think it's really great, and I love her vibe is just really good. She's chill. She's here to have fun. She's here to fuck around a little bit, but she's not jumping off the walls and making she's not doing Enos level jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's not super edgy about stuff, like we said. So yeah. Hags. Love them. Just love hags. Big thumbs up for hags. All right. Now let's get on to the merchandise. Because with the new debuts and / re-debuts, we have some merchandise to talk about. Cameron, is this your specialty or not?
I don't have the link in front of me, so you can go ahead.
You don't have the link is right there.
Where? It says link. I'd like to graduate from the podcast. I'd like to move on. It's time.
I'll have you know, I attempt to put sources to everything in here because that is the professional thing to do.
Carlos, it wasn't you, it was me.
You're not Joe Biden. You don't get to quit.
It's not over yet.
So is he now Joe Biden? He's like, bye, done.
Yeah.
Where's my dad joke for the day?
Crew socks available now. Go to merch.kawaiientertainment.com/collection/socks agency.
It's Kawa Entertainment.
I'm gonna fucking do something about it.
Okay.
The crew socks are $11.99 for Snoozychu. You can also get an acrylic standee, a poster art featuring her in a snuggly format in front of her computer gaming desk. You can also buy a t-shirt in black or white color, which features all girls with their key art doing a posing. They kind of look like, I don't know, they're kind of like stunting. I don't know how to really describe this pose.
They look like Yakuza.
They look like they're going to steal your car and just fucking like wreck it.
I want to point out that Snoozy's socks are fucking adorable.
Indeed, they feature little seals, little white seals. Following this, we have Penis Woman's. She has yellow socks that have her little burbs. Same price, same value, same comfort. Acrylic standee featuring her new design. There's also a poster art of her in band. And then same t-shirt, same exact t-shirt. They all share one t-shirt. This is our get along shirt.
The acrylic stand is actually of her old design.
Oh, fuck. They need to update that.
It is time. Unleash the new Enos.
Unleash the new Penis Woman. Oh no! Wait, I'm just remembering now why I've been giggling. There's like a fucking Reddit post that's really popular. It's like police have apprehended penis man who warns there are other penis men.
No one ever warned of the Penis Woman.
It's like Attack on Titan. The Penis Woman has arrived.
Her arrival was not foretold.
And following this, we have Camizole Corzette, who has thigh-high grippy socks.
They are actually grippy as well.
Good lord. Acrylic standee, a poster print featuring her in her snugly warm padded cell bed. And the t-shirt. This is our Get Along shirt. You can also buy Florka Cows oh my god. You can also buy official Florka Cows merchandise featuring his bumper sticker 6-inch vinyl decal, card sleeves for the official VTuber company, which these have been out for a little bit, and art that references a joke I don't get.
Which one?
Acrylic figure Clark and Malfina.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that one is.
Rock and roll, buddy. Rock and roll.
That reminds me that the card sleeves. Camizole, she said on her first stream, it's like, all right, here's my first week schedule on like Tuesday or something. We're opening card packs. Yeah. It's like, and then the chat, somebody in chat mentioned, do you have the Flork card sleeves though? It's like, no, I forgot. I should have bought them for this stream.
Fucked up. You mentioned the lanyard and ID holder, right?
I did not. But I was about to before Carlos so rudely interrupted me by bringing up something from the VTube we're talking about.
I was talking about the card sleeves you just mentioned.
Oh, that was nice of you. Give them a reason to buy it. Can we get them?
So you can get card sleeves. You can get card sleeves. You can get foot sleeves, and if you want, you can buy Cammy's socks and put your grippers in some grippies.
What the fuck?
Drizzle some scribble all over us.
Subscramble for more Harambe.
Subscriptions out for Harambe.
It ends in 33 days. You have a month to make your mind up.
Yeah, and you should buy the grippy socks because why the fuck wouldn't you? I bought Pippa Thigh Highs and they still haven't shown up though. So. All right. Anything else about Socks Vtubing Agency? Otherwise, we're going to wrap up about them. I'm really excited personally. I think they're great.
Welcome to the industry. We'll see how that goes.
I think it was Snoozy that was just like I don't remember. She said she never thought she'd be part of an agency or was always a dream for her or something like that. But
it's a goofy ass industry.
Yeah,
like it's not really like a traditional company at all.
But they are a company.
They are a company.
That's their tagline. We are a company.
There's like when it comes to the VTuber community, there's like not really such thing as a traditional company.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. Nobody has anything like the same.
It's kind of fun for that reason, though. Everything's its own little nutty world of insanity.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. All right. Are we ready to talk about some bad news now?
And there's indeed time.
Yes. Hizaki Gama from Holostars JP has been terminated from Holostars. This was... I'm not sure if this was a contract not renewal or if this was a direct, like, we need you gone. I'm not exactly sure. Do you guys have more information on this?
Based on all my research, it's closer to a you need to be gone than a contract renewal issue. I'm checking to see if this is in the headline. Basically, yeah, every single time. The main reason they cite it, the main issue they cite it, was that he was growing increasingly difficult to work with. Mm-hmm. Beyond that, this is pretty well kept under wraps. So assumingly it's only stuff that was happening in like the corporate Discord.
There was very little publicly released. Mm-hmm. He was allowed... So it seems like it was more of like a Mel situation where it's a termination, but it wasn't entirely like... something bad is happening, you have to get out of here, nobody's gonna find out, you're just disappearing. He was allowed to say goodbye and, you know, thank everybody, like in a final message, and the only thing he was really said was he made some mistakes of some kind.
Because I think it even, like, Yago posted online and was just like did a farewell message basically.
Yeah.
So this is like a weird in-between sort of thing where it's just like, yeah, we're going a different direction and you're not part of it, is what it feels like, you know?
Yeah. I think the exact wording was like you said, he says he was having like problems with self-control of some kind.
He just became, based on what I read, he just became too difficult to continue to work with. Who knows what actually happened on either side. That's all we're going to get.
That's if we know anything about HoloLive, the statement is the statement, and that's what you get. So
these terminations are pretty stalwart. They're pretty thin. You get about as much information as just anyone does.
Yeah, it's always news when someone leaves Cover Corp, though.
Yeah,
like it's never. They have a lot of talents, but every single one of them is there for as long as they can be. Like nobody. It's very rare for people to leave the company, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm.
He was there for about 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts on this?
Nope. I mean, naturally, he's kind of out of our purview. We don't really know a whole ton about him since he's both a Holostar and JP.
Yeah. It's sort of one of those things that like we tend to miss out on these sort of things in general. So it's big news, but it's also news that there's not a lot of background or information for, frankly. So.
It's a combination of he's so far out of our circle, and then on top of there also just being basically no information about it.
Yeah, it's like this guy you never met, never watched, he has left the company. Oh, why? We're not really sure. It's like, okay.
That's what it breaks down to, though, honestly.
I mean, this was someone's favorite. We didn't watch him.
Yeah.
So it really sucks for the people. I know how you feel. I relate because of my boys.
Yeah.
Yep, it's very unfortunate.
Old Vesper plushie that never came out.
I'm going to hold my
Cuddles
comfort
close.
sauna.
Shh, it's okay, Dad.
Her limiter's off. I fixed it.
That was close. She almost grew very large and killed everyone.
That's true. So yes, if you are a big fan, then my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry about the fact that he has been termed, and obviously we hope he lands on his feet and does great stuff in the future. So.
Good men are hard to find.
Is that like a Metal Gear Solid?
No, it's just the thing I said.
Okay.
Not everything's as complicated.
I figured you really like Metal Gear. You're known as the Metal Gear guy. Some people call you the male mint phantom.
Do you believe love can bloom on the battlefield?
Brother, it's been too long.
Liquid.
That's all I know about that game series. It's literally a quote that I stole from Hey Ash, What You Playing?
Liquid. Hello, Snake. I've taken over the nanobot network. Now you have to jerk off. No. Otacon, help! Oh, Snake!
It's just like in one of my Japanese animes.
Oh no, Snake! I never read these manga.
The jerk-off virus.
Oh, liquid. Let's move on to
something Sniper Wolf or whatever. Not Sniper Wolf. What's the sniper woman from the game with her no clothes because she breathes through her skin or whatever?
Quiet. Metal Gear Solid 5
Quiet,
is Metal Gear Solid 1 Sniper is fucking Sniper Wolf.
That's who that one is.
Do you believe love can bloom on the battlefield even refers to Sniper Wolf?
I believe that Hideo Kojima is a little horny sometimes.
Hideo Kojima is masturbating as he mixes it up. Here's how it goes. This
We
is
need
my
to get
last
better
indulgence.
detail on the feet.
Here's my final indulgence, then let's return to VTuber world.
All right.
Kojima typing. Metal Gear Solid 5 begins inside of a country we do not recognize. We'll be playing as Venom Snake in this game, putting back together Diamond Dogs. There'll be a sniper we meet who's female. She breathes through her skin, so she can't really wear clothes. Oh. This is when we meet Revolver Ocelot. All their comrades are dead.
Man, if you want to weigh in the comments, is this accurate for Kojima-san?
Motherfucker, it is.
If you've ever looked
Can't wait for OD.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was probably the worst it ever was.
If you've ever looked at any of his like social media posts long term, he's wild.
I fucking love his social media. His social media is genuinely really good.
It's just like insane things. Sometimes a Pecora post, and then like every couple days he's like hanging out with Christian Bale or like fucking just random celebrity.
And then like the next day he's just randomly sharing like furry art of his characters.
Man's insane. He has like 1 billion tweets as well.
Yeah, I love
over
Mr.
1
Kojima.
more billion tweets.
A more billion.
That,
Thank you.
That meme never died. Shut up. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we have as far as big stories are concerned. I wish we had more that we could talk about as far as big stuff, but it's really the biggest news of the week right now. We'll get to some other big stories, I'm sure.
Yeah, we still have the news to get to.
We got news bits yet.
Yes.
Little bits and bobs of news.
I think it's time for the news bits.
Like Marine from HoloLive.
What
She got a
happened to
new
her?
outfit.
Oh, she has a new outfit.
It's fucking cute. She had a little teddy bear.
Oh, I've seen this new outfit.
And also a
around.
little teddy that she wears.
People are really not normal about this outfit.
Bro, how can you be normal about this outfit?
If you're a Marine fan, you're probably not normal about her.
Yeah.
That's that she.
I don't
she
know what you're
hard-
insinuating.
She hard panders to that on purpose. So
The age of 30 is in demand. It's a higher number now, I imagine.
Yeah,
It's been
much
a few
higher.
years. All right, so she does have a new outfit. It's black and or white, depending on what she prefers. It's a fluffy sleepwear hoodie, and then she also has a sleepwear dress or a teddy. And she also has a teddy bear that she can snuggle, which is really cute.
the dress is decidedly not covering very much.
Nope, you get a couple peeks at the pantsuit. If that's what you were after. And who isn't? It's Marine. Hey, she's horny. Any other thoughts? It's a cute outfit.
It's a cute
really
outfit.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cozy, very comfy. Let's go.
Breaking the streak of all the bikini debuts we've been getting.
I know, right?
Sleepy girl summer.
Nap time summer. Next up is Matsuri, also of HoloLive JP. She has a new outfit as well. It's a light blue sports jacket with a removable maid apron. I saw some art of her wearing this, and I was like, who in the fuck is that? Because I did not recognize it as Matsuri at first.
Yeah.
It is very cute. I don't really have much else to say about it.
It's cute.
She has a sippable energy drink with this outfit. She's got a maid headband with big floppy rabbit ears. Just in general, very, very cute. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm here for it. Any thoughts? Those shoes, though. She's got like platforms.
Those are big platform shoes.
They're like chunky Lolita fashion style shoes. Garter. Yeah, it's a good outfit. I like it. Anything from you, gents?
No, it's just a good outfit.
Yep.
All right, Korone from HoloLive JP is one of the ambassadors for the 2024 Gran Turismo 7 esports event run by Honda Racing. Korone in the past has been quoted as saying, "I am Mercedes-Benz," as well as several other car companies. The one that she didn't mention was Honda, but now she can say proudly, "I am Honda Racing."
I don't know why, but Korone gets some of the most absurdly random like partnerships.
She is very popular, believe it or not. And yeah, she does. She gets, because she did the Sonic collaboration.
She's had, I think, more than one Sonic
Yeah, she's had a
collaboration.
couple of them, frankly. I don't know. There's just a ton of stuff that she's done that is pretty random. She did, was it Street Fighter or Tekken or something that she had like a big collaboration with? I don't remember. But either way, she's done a ton of different things. She had an Easter egg in Doom until until the lawyers forced them to take it out.
Oh.
Because apparently Doog is a thing. So, but yeah. Any thoughts on it?
I'm sure some fans out there are very happy to be seeing this.
Oh, I'm positive. This is one of those things where I don't care about GT7, but I know that there's people out there that really do. So,
And there is quite a bit of crossover between, oddly enough, racing fans and VTuber fans. I don't know why, but there is.
I've seen my fair share of Itasha, which are the painful cars covered in anime women that were very specifically about HoloLens. So, PrisciTV is celebrating her 2nd anniversary. Prisci is we said Ecuadorian, I believe, VTuber. Yeah. She has an immune deficiency issue that is very difficult for her. She does a lot of fundraising and stretch goals and things for her medication and her medical expenses in general. But past all of that and independent of it, she's a really entertaining streamer. She's funny, engaging, interesting. She's done a lot of really cool watch-alongs and things in the past that I've seen, just in general. So congratulations to PrisciTV on her 2nd anniversary.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool stuff. If you want to check her out, she streams on Twitch, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It's twitch.tv/PrisciTV, I believe, is what it is.
She has to use text-to-speech quite often because her health is just bad enough that she can't talk long-term.
Right.
So that is one thing that you can check out right now, is what she's up to. The next, we will say that I have one more thing to throw in here real quick. Gura hit 4.5 million subscribers officially on YouTube.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Not a shark.
People like the shark. I like the shark.
He sure is funny, that goober.
Yeah, she's a funny goober. Big fan.
It's ridiculous how like she's still not extremely active. She's never gone back to being as active as she was her first couple of years, but she still gains subscribers at an absurd speed.
It's actually nutty, basically.
Yep, and
Frankly, how popular she is.
and she's never hit a wall either. She's always continued to gain.
Well, these are all the people subscribing now that saw her at the baseball game.
Yeah, these are the new fans.
Yeah. When did you become a Gura fan? 3 weeks before debut. All right. We now have the sad news again. Mm-hmm. Shall we get into all of the sad news? There's a lot.
And I will note that I added something kind of major to the sad news I noticed was missing. So just make sure your things are refreshed.
There was just enough of it this week where it's like, all right, we got just like a block of it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start off with the fact that Kanata from HoloLive JP, who is a major JP talent, has been struggling with her ears. She has I don't know if it is a genetic disease or what, but I do know that it's something that's been affecting her for a long time and she has had to deal with. I can't remember the name of it exactly. But either way, it causes issues with her hearing and things like that. So she might be streaming. Well, she will be streaming less for a little while as she works on that and hopefully recovers very well from it. But
She is still streaming, but she has stated that it will probably be less for a while.
she might have to go on break. It is what it is right now. Medical stuff obviously is going to take precedence over all the other stuff, right? So if you can't be healthy, you can't VTube, I assume. You got to take care of yourself in order to do it right. So Nene from HoloLive is now on hiatus. Lami and Poca have been in touch with her and assure us that she's okay. She'll be back before too awful long, but she's taking a break. She has to be away for a little bit. There's nothing to report here. It's just that she's taking a break for a while. She'll be back when she can. So we look forward to that.
Comes to a little bit of a shock for someone like me that I don't really follow her that well. But what I have seen of her, she's extremely upbeat and like happy all the time.
Yeah.
So seeing that someone like her is struggling, I hope things go well for her.
Yeah. She's a very Genki girl most of the time. So fingers crossed everything will come out all right at the end of the day. Remi from Phase Connect has been having a difficult time with her health because she is a silly baby. Is basically the best I can say. She found black mold in her water bottle.
That's really bad.
Because she was like, yeah, I haven't been feeling great and my water tasted funny and there was mold growing in my water bottle. And she was also, people were like, why didn't you clean your water bottle? And she's like, I was putting water in it. Water is a cleaning thing, right?
No, not inherently.
Yes. So, no, Remi, no. She also fell on her face and had to go to the hospital because they weren't sure if she had a broken nose. And her car broke down at 3 a.m. on a family road trip.
That sucks.
I will say that she seems to be in decent spirits, even despite everything else going on right now. She posted on Twitter that she's been staying with her aunt and that she really likes her aunt, and her aunt says things she doesn't understand. And she was like, why does my aunt call me a sweet summer child? What does that mean? But she really likes her aunt, and her aunt really likes smoking cigars.
She's like, I was sitting on my porch at night with my aunt, and she's sitting there, chugging alcohol and smoking cigars. Like, my aunt's pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like it. And so Remi is a really funny talent, and I hope that everything, I hope her luck turns around before too long. Poor girl. Ay.
Yeah, speaking of luck.
Airi, who's just fucked at this point, from Phase Connect, also had to deal with something that happened majorly in the IT world recently, which is the cloud strike problem. If you don't know about the cloud strike situation, how?
You haven't flown a plane recently.
Yeah. Good Lord. So basically, she works a day job aside from her VTubing, and every computer at her job quit working because of cloud strike except for hers, more or less.
So her computer was the only computer with no antivirus?
Yeah, her computer was the only one that works still, yes.
Wow.
So basically everyone in the company had to use her computer to finish out things that needed done, and she had to help a lot of people with stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
She's like, from my own team, her own personal team that she worked with, hers was the only working computer. She had to spend several days helping other people get their computers back up and running again.
That must have been very frustrating. And she was also hit by a truck recently, basically. A truck drove into her lane and hit her car. Wow. So she was recovering from that. Did she fall or something as well?
Yeah, she also fell down the stairs and hurt her left side, arm and leg.
Airi.
I watched she actually did a stream yesterday, I think I watched, where she's like, she came back for just an occasional stream every now and then, and she was talking about all the things that have been happening to her, in more detail yesterday. And it's like, this is like my 4th accident that I've been in, and it's like I keep 4 dash cams in my car now because of all this stuff that keeps happening.
Did she ever say where she lives? Do we know?
Not exactly.
Because Sheena's just straight up told us she lives in California. And I'm just like...
Well, she's Korean, so I'd assume somewhere in Korea.
That's an assumption.
I would assume. I don't know for sure.
I don't know. It's hard to say. But either way, that really sucks. And I hope you feel better soon. I was going to say, I'm not sure how to judge drivers, basically. But.
She says that it has never been her fault, that she's never had to, pay out to anybody or anything over it, because it's never been her fault.
It's an impressive driving driving history there, I guess.
Yeah, she did say, though, or clarify for the truck accident that just happened to her, the truck did hit her, and it wasn't bad enough where she had to be rushed anywhere or anything. She got hurt from it, but she said the truck itself was perfectly okay. Yeah. Her car was totaled.
Yay.
That's how that usually goes.
Let's go truck.
No, she said the worst thing about it was that it took the ambulance an hour to get to them.
Oh fuck, Jesus!
And it totaled her car enough that her AC didn't work, so she had to sit out in 100-degree hot sun waiting for the ambulance and police.
She can't catch a fucking break, can she?
Nope.
I really hope that changes for Airi soon. Roca Roran, also from Idol Corp, has also been having a bad run of luck. She has damaged her foot very badly, or her ankle, one of the two. And either way, she also lost her luggage now.
Twice.
Twice. On her flight to America, and I'm assuming on her flight home.
Yep. Airport lost all her luggage both ways.
Yeah. So what the fuck? Choose a different airline next time, first of all, but also, holy cow, how bad is that?
I think she said it was American Airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that. Okay. Well, that sucks as well. And we've got the Idol Corp artist situation that Cameron added in here.
So here's what's going on. This probably would have been slightly better on its own than like this here, but hey, whatever. It's still a sad situation. Some artists have come forward who have been doing commission work for Idol Corp, and they haven't been paid. They just literally haven't been paid for months. So they made it. One of them made a tweet that went semi-viral, and another artist started chiming in. And Idol Corp has already replied and said, "All right, we figured out what was going on. You're all paid starting now, and if anyone's not paid, email us here." And it also got to the point where one of their talents, Rin Penrose, made just a community-wide Twitter, YouTube post of both places where it's like, hey, if you're not paid, message me, message my manager. We'll sort this too. We'll do our best. We're not the ones, we're literally not allowed to pay you. It has to be the company, but we'll help you out. I felt like it's worth mentioning this just because it's bad whenever artists who put in a lot of the work to make VTubers special just don't get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shitty situation, frankly.
And I did a little bit extra research, and this isn't the first time this has happened with Idol. So it's kind of sad to see, and I'm hoping to see growth from them from this.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about this again.
It's one of those things where it feels like there's just something weird with the way or their timing of how they pay things out, because people were saying that it was like every other week or something like that is how that they were being paid. But as an artist, if you're working on commission, that doesn't make any sense. You get a check when you get a check is what I would imagine would normally happen.
Well, there was one artist in particular that was talking about it, saying essentially time frames have changed constantly for it, that originally it was like every other week, and then they talked to them and it's like, no, we pay all of our artists in bulk once a month, and then saying, oh, wait until like next month and we'll pay you. It's just,
and you can't expect people to live off like
definitely
waiting
not.
until the end of the month if they turn in something on the 2nd. You know, it's
yeah.
a really weird situation. I feel like they should be able to just cut a damn check.
Especially because Idol often asks for rush jobs.
Yeah.
Pretty much every single time they commission an artist, they're expecting it within the week. And they pay extra for that or ask for it. And the artists are okay with it every time. But you need to get paid for that because that's a week that you're asking for us to prioritize what you want.
Yeah. And that should be, like, I understand getting paid more, but also you should be paid no matter what. If you're working on commission, you should be getting timely payouts.
I like a lot about Idol. I appreciate how hard they work to try to be the transparent VTubing company and try to be another one of the big dogs. But if you're going to be a big guy, you really, really, really need to treat everyone well. And artists don't deserve to be ignored, especially when they're the ones making your music videos. They're the ones making all your key art. One of the people who was upset were the people who edited every single voice pack they've ever done, and they got paid late too.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's not just in the VTuber community, it's in any community anywhere. If you have an artist that fulfills their job, you should be paying them as soon as possible because that artist is worth keeping happy.
100%.
Like, as a business standpoint.
There's a reason why I joke about it, but I'm also serious. We thank Carlos every week for writing all our notes.
Like, we all have our jobs here at the podcast. It is what it is.
Like, dead serious. If I can't pay the man, I'm going to fucking flatter him.
And it's one of those situations as well where I think, like, there's a lot of artists that people commission for things and then they just don't ever get their commission. We've talked about that in the past. There's a lot of artists that get overwhelmed or they have other things they need to do or an emergency comes up and they just don't finish their commissions. That shit sucks. Or they delay their commissions sometimes for years at a time. Like, that is just part of the artist community in some ways. Obviously, the more professional artists that you can find, the ones that are reliable, that can do rush jobs on a regular basis, you want to keep them happy and you want to keep them coming back because those people are the gems. You know what I mean? If you're an artist yourself and you struggle with deadlines, then that's difficult, I understand. But also, like, you can't be charging people for stuff you're not making, just as you can't not pay someone after they've already done the job. Like it's two sides of the same coin. Both sides have to come correct. And if Idol's failing on that, that just fucking sucks.
It's very unfortunate that it seems like Idol has been struggling basically since they formed. They have been struggling with extreme growing pains, and this
really
seems
have.
like it's still a continuation of that. And with the amount of debuts and things that they've done this year, it's kind of not really a surprise that this kind of thing is still happening to them.
You're still waiting on merch, right?
I am still waiting on merch that I ordered. It's coming up on a year pretty soon. I have been waiting for it.
It's one of those situations where the talents are great, the content is great, the money seems to be there. They really need to work out these last few things that are really kind of going against them.
Yeah,
which are
like-
pay your artists and get your merch out the door.
It's like it's the one level higher than the managers, because every single talent there is like, I love my manager, but it's apparent that the people right above the managers are the people who are letting everyone down a little bit.
Yeah. Even that it's folks in finance is what it sounds like, because finance and production, because they just seem to be like slipping there. So
And I will say I'm getting mildly annoyed
Cheesed off.
at the merch thing, considering 3 of the VTubers that I have bought merch for are graduated or not at the company anymore. It would have been nice to have had it months ago. I was supposed to have had it before the end of last year. And we're getting pretty close to, like I said, a year that I've been waiting for it.
yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult situation, and I understand that, but these growing pains can't keep happening like this. This needs to be addressed and needs to be fixed. And Idol has been, every time they've been called out, they're like, oh yeah, we need to fix that, and then they fix it. So hopefully they fix this too. But these are the last like 2 major things that I've heard of. So
Yeah, I mean, I have faith that they'll manage to pull through and do it right. This is just kind of the biggest recurring problem that they have not fixed, as they have gone on record more than once of being guilty of this.
And there you go. So fix your shit, Idol. We love your talents. We want to love you as a company, and it's usually pretty easy to, but this has been a little bit of a rough patch. So hopefully things get better soon. Shondo, Fallen Shadow, on Twitch and Twitter, has received a message from Twitch warning that she will be receiving a 7-day ban. They claim that she's making sexual content and that her model appears to be underaged, and that goes against the Twitch TOS. I mean, hey, I don't know that she's making sexual content,
She doesn't.
frankly, because I think mostly she just tells edgy jokes and kind of shit posts. Like, that's all I've ever seen from Shondo.
She kind of she definitely really hams up acting like a little girl sometimes, not all the time, but she does sometimes. But sexual content is not something that she makes.
Yeah.
And also, I did see that she has in fact actually been banned now.
Oh,
Yes.
full on. Yikes.
So she has a 7-day ban, which really sucks because it hit her on her birthday. So she was going to do a birthday stream, and then that did not happen. She posted the saddest fan art I've ever fucking seen on Twitter, which was her sitting alone at a big table with a bunch of empty seats and a birthday cake, and just says, "Everyone, where are you?"
Ouch.
It's like, oh, Shondo. Again, like, if you don't like edgy humor and if you don't like her aesthetic, her design, then you're not going to enjoy Shondo, I guess, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, I don't know. I don't think she should have been banned on her fucking birthday. I feel like that's a little bit mean, Twitch.
No, but Twitch is not, especially this year in particular, Twitch has been really, really hard, on VTubers specifically.
They have been, yeah.
And I know that a lot of the Twitch ones tend to push the line on purpose. But at the same time, Twitch is so inconsistent with its own rule enforcement that you never really know what's going to happen.
I mean, on one side, she got a reason, which is better than 90% of people that get banned on Twitch.
Most of them don't get a reason at all.
It's weird that they gave her a warning that it was gonna happen and not that it was immediate. And it's weird that she got a reason. It's good that she got a reason, at least, even if the reason doesn't seem to fucking make sense.
Yeah.
And if you scroll through the comments on the announcement of it, everybody's like, what the fuck? So it's like, I clicked because I saw the announcement that she was getting a 7-day ban.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Twitch support, not a sexual channel. Don't do anything sexual. What the fuck? And like the biggest or the top comments under it were from Remi and like people that were just like, what the fuck? And like even Camilla, who she had beef with in the past, is like, bro, like, I don't know. Hey, look, it's Enos. She's in here too. And Yana Banyana. So there's like a lot of VTubers, especially a lot of indies and like smaller corporate VTubers and stuff that are like, what the fuck is this? Like, Vivi's in here. Like,
It's like I said, she likes to really go hard on the whole, like, you know, acting like a little girl sometimes, but she's an adult and she doesn't make sexual content.
even Panko's in the comments, bro. Panko's like, bro. Nina Satome's in here. Fucking Sarue's in here. Like, everybody's just like, Shondo, what happened? You poor thing. Oh my god.
She hasn't been back that long either.
She's been back for like a week.
Yeah.
I don't know. This just kind of like, the more I read into it, and the more I see everybody being like, what? It's like, again, she's an edgy jokes, and she has that aesthetic about her. But oh my god. All right, we gotta change topics. I'm getting heated.
It is time to change topics, where we now talk about upcoming events.
Up and coming events.
First off, the AmeSame duo will be returning for a highly competitive e-sport known as a spelling bee.
That's right. 1800 schoolhouses are here to represent again.
Amelia Watson is a famous member of British Parliament and an educated individual, and Gura will be there. Currently, we are aware of Kiara, Kale, Mume, Narissa, Fuamoko, Bijou, and Gigi will be there. Attending. I don't know if they're actually going to be called upon as contestants. That's the most likely case.
Yeah, I think they said they have like 13 contestants total.
Yeah. All that's I can't wait to figure out. Okay. There's a good point to like kind of mention my thing. I'm really good at vocab words. I know what words mean without fail. The second I spell out loud, I lose track of the word before I can say the whole thing. Like, I struggle to spell words out loud. I can spell it on paper fine because I can see what I've done so far. And I know what words mean. I fucking suck at spelling bees, and it makes me look like a fool. Have either of you ever participated in a spelling bee?
3rd grade.
How'd you do?
Probably okay.
Yeah, you're an okay 3rd grader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Get the shit out of 3rd graders.
I have never even seen the existence of a spelling bee anywhere. I've never seen one before.
It's a classic trope. It was on the Arthur show.
I'm pretty sure I got to the last 2 people and choked. So if you want the full answer on the spelling bee, like I did good, and then I like fell apart at the end, just like with life.
Which, in case you're curious of the odds, apparently Calliope Mori is very confident she'll not win. As she did AP English. So did I, Lay. That's not helping me. And she used to be an English teacher at some point. Very
cool.
Interesting. The stream will be July 26th. That should be, I think, before the next episode comes out. I'm not sure. I'm bad.
I think that's Friday.
Put this episode down and watch the spelling bee.
I mean, finish the episode first, but yeah, go on.
Pause it here and come back.
We met in the middle. You dead fished me.
I did?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Did that help at all?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll be looking forward to this stream, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be a very fun stream, I imagine. It'll be worth watching.
Very good.
Marine will be having a 3D live on July 30th.
I was just thinking there hasn't been a 3D live to report on in a while.
It'll probably have a new original song.
Ahoy 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, little note about that. Miko actually had a 3D live that we will not be talking about unless one of you two watched it.
No, that did not happen.
I
Let
missed
me
it.
tell you about the fact that I haven't watched it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Congratulations to Miko, though.
I'll watch it for next week.
She sung the Monogatari Edie.
Which one?
The one everyone does.
Sang the Renai Circulation, which is an OP, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, OP. I fucking suck.
Phase Showdown tournament will be on July 27th. The brackets have been announced. Emmy, this is going to be a Phase Connect playing Idol Showdown. I don't know if they're using their special characters that have been showing up on Twitter or not.
No, it's just going to be the regular game.
Okay, cool.
Although Airi did actually in her stream yesterday confirm that they got the developers of the game to add a spectator mode to the game just for this tournament.
That's sick. That's awesome.
That's
Good
awesome.
job.
Beat Mortal Kombat to it.
There you go. The matchups are going to be Amy versus Uruka, Remi versus Lumi, Hina versus Airi, and Tenma versus Ember. So if you know who all those are, great. If not, Google it. I ain't helping you. Professor Lando will be debuting as a VTuber sometime soon.
Indeed. The professor, who has always been adjacent to the VTuber space and friends with Randon, right?
Brandon, yes.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure I got the name right. There's too many Rands in my head now.
Randnet, for instance.
He will be debuting as a PNG tuber. He's making a little cat burglar.
Yeah.
I watched some of his reasoning. His whole thing is that his persona of the professor doesn't stream, and he would like to stream, but he's particularly drawn to the way VTubers stream, which feels more unique and interesting to him, and he feels like he has something he can bring to the VTuber space, which I totally get.
As long as he brings it correct. That's what I say. And I'm sure he will. The cat burglar in question will be named Casper.
That's a good name. That's a good.
Casper.
That's a
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Hoping to see him collab with an orc.
Yeah. It'd be a really good time. Yeah, he'll be a PNG and then get a full model down the road.
Yeah, he's getting a PNG tuber because he wants to make sure it's going to stick, which that makes sense. PNG tubers are like a hundo. Full models are not a hundo.
PNG tubers are whatever I doodle for free for myself. so
Yeah, baby. Though his PNG tuber model, like he showed like key art and it looks really good.
That's good then.
It's really good art.
Next up, Brave Group has a new agency called A Stars Production. It will be a Thailand and Southeast Asia focused agency. Their first group is called Chrono Prince and has a 4-person male generation debuting on July 27th.
Oh, here comes the boys.
The boys. Male on stream. I won't be watching.
Those boys better not be kissing, or I swear to God.
I might be watching. So there you go. If you are Thai and or Southeast Asian and you speak the languages of the area, then check out this new group coming from Brave Group.
You got some boys to look forward to.
This is unfortunately a little out of our expertise. But,
What are you talking about? I'm clearly an expert.
Well, then you can be the one to cover them.
Sure thing. Let me just Duolingo Thai. What language?
doing it again.
What language? Thailand? Oh, Thai.
Yeah, they speak
Okay.
Thai in Thailand.
How speak?
Hints in the name.
How speak Thai?
Bibu speaks Thai. You could ask her.
How is Thai spoken? Predominantly monosyllabic. Oh, I've done that before. Polysyllabic. I tried that and it didn't work.
I see.
It's hard to open up your languages like that.
Best way to learn Thai. This is on r/Thai. Hi, I'm an American high school student. Same. Going to Thailand for 2023. People in real life who speak, but I don't know how to do it. How do you guys recommend? Top comment. Netflix has many Thai TV shows. Okay.
I've heard that
Breaking
a
Thai.
great way to learn a language is watching children's television from that country, because like that's a great way to pick up Japanese because they speak slowly, they use simple words, and then that helps you get accustomed to listening to it, and then it's easier to advance through like the different ages of television to
Oh, I see.
really develop your skills.
Like the Hololive girls that like to watch like Nickelodeon and Disney shows.
iCarly, yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, this thread is filled with like a bunch of Thai people coming out of nowhere going, hey man, you want me to help? So that thread actually kind of kicked a lot of ass.
Yeah. Apparently, if you ever want to get a bunch of people tuning into whatever, like your stream really quickly, just do a stream where you're learning Japanese, and Japanese people will fucking appear and help you. That's what I've been told. I've also been told that I'm going to take 1 minute here to talk about the fact that I bought an Aura plush.
This is Aura. GX Aura.
GX Aura is very cute. It's very, you can squeeze
Yeah, you can squeeze it.
it.
Don't do it again. Okay. It's very
It has a
upsetting.
hood. You can take the hood down. There you go.
Don't squeeze it. That hurts the browser gremlin.
There's no brain in there.
She has an allocated RAM using the special features.
Yeah, it's full of ketchup and computer chips.
It's full of browser history.
Oh no. I hadn't considered that part of the lore.
Secret lore.
This is also stuff I spent money on. This
More
is
merch.
the merchandise for the HoloLive concert. Breaking Dimension.
Oh my god! I didn't
Yay.
buy any because I didn't think we were gonna go, and then we got the tickets. I guess we're going.
It's still available. You can buy it right now.
When I looked, it wasn't available. I want the lights. If I'm being, that's all I want. I don't really.
I thought it was still available. They extended the time frame.
I'll look right now.
I might be wrong.
I mean, last time I looked, the extension was still like the beginning of this month.
I'm at breakingdimensions.hololivepro.com.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, that's not where you get it. Merch. Here's your beer. HoloLive second concert, Breaking Dimensions. I'm on the website. The website is loading. Sold out. Okay, close and tab.
Sorry, bud.
It's fine.
I gave you false hope. I will flagellate myself later.
I'll flagellate you right now.
The glow stick
no.
The glow stick is really nice. I've taken it out of the plastic to look at it, and then I put it back in the plastic to protect it. It's got several buttons on it that do different things. There you go. That's the first time I've owned a pen light. Now I have a pen light. That's all the stuff I've spent money on. Carlos bought this. It's the Ina.
That's Ina.
She was here last week. It's the pop-up parade. Looks really good. Very
Those
cool.
look really good.
We didn't mention it last week, but I figured we'd bring it up this week. So, and Carlos also has Airi in front of him. I assume as some sort of shrine of protection.
Can you turn her my way? I want to see like her face. Please and thank you.
Which one?
Ina, the one I know. If I can be blunt. I really like that figure. I kind of like the more like taller posture to her, if that makes sense. Like the way she's drawn, kind of.
She's
more
very
like,
lithe.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Less cutesy ootsy and a little bit more mature looking. I can dig it.
very good.
You always forget that she has the fucking wingies on her skirt.
I know, right? It's also, I feel like, a very deliberate choice to have her hands placed that way,
Yeah.
so as to have her model appear less lewd.
Yeah, mad
than
respect.
otherwise might be apparent.
Ina likes her other outfits quite a bit. I get it.
It's very fair.
You may turn her back to the camera. She's had her time with me. Thank you, Carlos.
The Halo's cool too. All right. That's all the stuff we spent money on recently. Let's talk about music that we've listened to. AZKi has a new original song called Map in the Cup.
That's not where maps go.
It's not. But it is a cute video. It's a very calm, soothing song. The video is sort of like transitions between her, like a bunch of different PNGs of her doing different things, such as sipping coffee and such. The song itself, again, it's a slower song. It's very calm. It's very chill. Yeah. Thoughts?
It fits her nice, soothing voice very well.
It's very true. Next up, Miko has an original song called DIEDIEDIE Fantastista.
Oh, wait. Top comment points it out, and I think there's a point you two would both get a kick out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a GeoGuessr song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't pick that up.
Makes a lot of sense.
AZKi's,
honestly.
yeah.
I like that.
AZKi is the zero guesser after all. Miko has a new song called DIEDIEDIE Fantastista. Fantastista. Something.
Fantastista.
That one. Whatever. It's a new song. It's by Miko. It's very poppy. It's very fast. It's
Yeah.
very over the top. It's very good.
Yep.
It has a music video. The
Yep.
music video is of some description.
Yep.
Check it out if you're a Miko fan today.
It's a fully animated.
It actually was really cute.
Both of these people were from HoloLive JP. But
Yep.
Suisei has a cover of... Oh, we're doing covers now, by the way. Suisei, Hoshimachi Suisei of HoloLive JP Gen 0 has a cover of Shanti now. It got over 800,000 views in 5 days. It has a cool, mature artwork, much like every cover of Shanti for the most part. And it is also, again, a cover of Shanti, so you've probably heard one of these already. Something, happy candy, money, money, money. That's all I remember from that song. Cool song, very moody and cool in general. It's a good song. It's a really good cover. Suisei sing good.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's a good cover.
There you go. From Cover Corporation. Kanada and Ririka of HoloLive Regloss have covered Absolute Sanctuary. This is, I believe, the ED, not positive, from Dead Demons Destruction anime. Really cool song. Carlos, tell us more.
I love this song. It's so good.
Yes, we get to hear Kanade do some stuff with her voice we've never heard before. She gets growly and screamy.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Just in general, it's a cool song anyways. And then their version of it is just really good. They both sing really well in it. So
And I'm a big fan of the anime for this that's airing right now.
yeah.
So I was really ecstatic to see this.
And then also it's, what was the other thing I was going to say about it? Dang it. I'm blanking really hard right
Well,
now.
the vocalist for it is pretty, outstanding.
Oh yeah.
She's the vocalist for Yoasobi.
Oh, there you go.
The
The original version of the song is by her, right? Or is she featured in their cover?
she's just one of the featured singers for the song.
Ah, okay. Just in general. Okay, yeah. It's a cool video. It's a great song. I really recommend it. It's very cool.
Yeah.
HoloLive English Advent has done an English cover version of Our Bright Parade, a HoloLive song that is a staple. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's an English version of Our Bright Parade. It's got some really cool lyrics that are adapted from the Japanese version, and it's I don't know if you'll follow HoloLive, you've heard it before at any of their big concerts. It's one of those standard things. I think it was their third anniversary song that they did. Either way, it is a very very integral song for HoloLive in general.
Yeah.
Okayu has a cover of Rabbit Hole. Okayu, who's never done anything sexy in her life, except all the time.
This is some video, that's for sure.
I have a feeling you're right. But yes, aside from that, it's an Okayu. If you like listening to Okayu sing, then guess what? It's Rabbit Hole. I hope you like Rabbit Hole. We're going to get more and more of these covers soon, I'm sure. Any other thoughts on Okayu's cover of Rabbit Hole?
Nope, it was good.
There's not a whole lot to say about it, I'll be real with you. The video is well done, well produced.
If you like the song, if you like Okayu, there you go.
Check it out today. Kilia Kuranami from Ian has put out a cover of Take On Me for her triumphant return to streaming. She did a little preview stream where she talked about it for like 2 hours, I believe. And then she debuted it. It was a stream that led up to the debut of it. And then she raided into it, of course. It's a really nice cover. It's a classic 1980s pop song, and it's got a cute little music video of basically a black and white GIF of her dancing, and that's on repeat throughout most of it as it goes through different areas and rides in the back of a truck and things like that. And then just in general, Kilia's back. Yay! She's done another stream since then as well. She played. Well, we'll talk about it in stream moments because I'll get there.
Favorite stream moments.
That's a preview right there. And we're going to talk about now our favorite stream moments
Oh, right now. Favorite stream moments.
of the week.
Sponsored by Hot Pocket. What have we done to food?
Hot Pocket. Do you want to eat food that's somehow lava hot and also frozen?
Sodium pie.
8,000% of your daily sodium intake.
Hot Pocket. The crisping sleeves do nothing. Throw them away.
Hot Pocket. We looked God in the eye and challenged him. How many more riffs can we do on Hot Pocket? Carlos, you got any good Hot Pocket riffs?
Hot Pocket. The moment I became aware of the weakness of flesh, it disgusted me.
Hot Pocket. What we're made of is a mystery.
That's it.
Okay, we're done. Good riff.
We're never going to get sponsored by Hot Pocket.
Are you kidding me? We just gave them the highest of compliments. All right, HoloEN Civil War, coffee versus tea. Let's go.
Let's go.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee, I guess.
Coffee.
I'd like to also specify both. I like both a lot. I
Yeah.
buy specialty shit from both.
Yeah. I have a lot of decent tea varieties. We had some tea.
Coffee
during the
is
podcast.
mornings when you're miserable and you're going to a job you hate. Tea is when you're at home reading or working on something or just relaxing.
Playing video games.
They're literally two different types of caffeine on a scientific level. Relax. You can have both.
Coffee makes me bear work.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Coffee makes me a soldier. Tea makes me a scholar.
There you go.
And I'm basically neither. So if you give me a coffee from like Starbucks or a place like that, that's not coffee anymore. It's a milkshake with coffee in it.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Basically. 100%.
I will drink those.
You know how important tea is to the British Empire?
Yeah.
Every tank that the British produced during and after World War II contained what was called a boiling vessel.
Nice.
So that they could make tea on the battlefield at any point in time inside their tank. That's a little history for you. The boiling vessel was a necessity. It was a key part of the tank.
This is how we win.
All that to say that Bei, Raura, and Bibu all really like coffee and were there to represent it. Cecilia, Fauna, and Narissa really like tea and were there to represent it incorrectly. And the judges were Iris, Ina, and Shiori. Iris
Coming from a neutral third party. Iris being team soda. Ina also being team soda, I believe. And Shiori being team water.
based.
The hydro homies.
If I'm not drinking coffee, I am drinking water.
Please.
That's how it goes usually. Or
Water.
tea.
I'm begging you. You are dehydrated. Tea and coffee both dehydrate you.
How much water do you think you need? It's more than that. That's basically how it goes every time. Are you hungry? You're probably not. You're probably thirsty.
Yeah.
That's how my body works, at least. I don't know. Anyway, they brought PowerPoints. Sorry, slide decks. I'm not that old.
Oh, I apologize for not reading the notes. Ina, the cookie connoisseur, and Shiori, the moist master. I'm assuming that's a quote. That feels like a quote.
That was directly on their character art on screen.
Oh my god.
Shiori had a couple of other names too.
I feel bad. I literally only saw like 10 minutes of the stream and then I was gone.
I got like 4 or 5 minutes myself.
This was the fucking event though. Like
Yeah.
all I've seen is like clips and moments from the stream and how fucking brilliant it is.
This has been the war for like 3 weeks.
But not to spoil anything, but I think Cecilia had like a website or something.
Yeah.
Fucking insanity.
Well, let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, let's go,
then.
let's
Let's go. Carlos, this is yours. You're the captain in charge of the tea versus coffee debate.
Well, they all kind of had their own little thing going for them, honestly. And, I mean, they were all pretty wild, really. Bei was the one that started out. She had her own, like, whole nice big PowerPoint ready. Lots and lots of slides. She was pretty excited for this, as they all were, honestly. And,
Things finally came to a head after all of the build-up on Twitter.
Yeah.
The shots they were taking at each other from their own streams.
Yeah.
Bibu is an enjoyer of both, as it turns out.
Bibu, hilariously enough, she's like, I am the most unbiased one here. I have tea and coffee with me right now. I like them both. I'm going to compare them both right now.
He was so fucking funny.
And ultimately, her final conclusion was, both of them are just okay, but if you put milk in them, coffee is better.
Ooh, I will agree to that. I actually don't like milk in my tea at all.
I like milk in my... Okay, so I have a creme brulee flavored tea that I made just a
You
while
have to
ago,
make that.
and it needs milk.
That actually does need milk. I'm not going to fight you on
Yeah,
that.
a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar, just sets it off. Aside from that, no, I don't like a London fog.
But after she had her turn, and then the entire tea team was like, Bibu, you don't like coffee, you like milk.
Fuck you, tea team.
You can like two things. You can like two things.
And then she's like, did you not see my slide where I actually had a tier list on the slide and milk was at the bottom by itself?
Yeah. Hey, Team T, what do you like, tea or leaves? You don't like tea, you like leaves and warm water on its own. What's that logic? You got nothing.
Milk is only good in strawberry or chocolate form. That's a lie. I like regular milk too.
Regular milk kicks ass.
It does.
Fauna's was also pretty hilarious because she started up. It's like, I don't have a PowerPoint or slides or anything. I'm here to tell you about the chemical L-theanine, however you pronounce it,
Looks right to me, yeah.
and amino acids. And then she gave us like a scientific explanation on it.
Bibu compares her smile when she drinks tea and coffee. Her smile with tea is kind of big, but her smile with coffee is huge.
It's that caffeine, baby.
God, she's so fucking funny.
The funny thing about that too was she brought that slide up and it's like, I'm going to demonstrate for you right now. All right, I'm starting off with tea. She drank tea and her mouth was like wide open, exactly like it was supposed to be for the coffee. He's like, wait, hold on a second.
This is bringing me too much joy.
She drank coffee and it's like had to figure out how to make her face look even happier because she already accidentally used the wrong face for the tea.
1,500 types of tea versus Sigma bean. There are different types of coffee too. I'm sorry, Bibu.
Sniff test.
She like rubbed her face and her nose into her microphone and sniffed it while she was doing that.
Sniffa. For free, not even the dogs. All right. So yeah, it sounds like just in general, everybody was having a lot of fun. Fauna brought the facts about the chemical makeup. Raora attempted to rap.
I'm not surprised Raora is Team Tea, but Italy feels different about. Oh, sorry, Team Coffee. I misspoke. Italy feels different about coffee.
Well, coffee is not coffee there.
It's espresso,
It's
baby.
espresso. They know how to espresso themselves.
And they.
She went into very.
Go on.
When this podcast started, it wasn't Ein's a pun guy.
Life changes you.
True.
You'll understand when you become a father.
By the way, her and
Carry on, Carlos. Don't stop for us.
her entire argument was all on espresso. By the way,
Yeah, because that's what she's fucking had. And espresso's a part of coffee. That's tier 2 coffee. What does tea have?
Green tea or black tea?
Oh boy, so exciting.
Well, I mean, green tea is like its own thing, though.
It is.
But it's all one leaf. It's just picked at different times. Like,
I'm being.
but then you can flavor it with different things. You got that orange pico, or you got the Ceylon or oolong tea. That's a different thing, right?
Yeah.
well, it was great. They all had their own little thing. They got very heated at this at various points, and Ina was like having to quietly in the back as one of the judges say, Please stop.
Ina as a judge is so fucking funny. It's like she already
Guys.
nothing's happening. Iris like will be struggling to like, wait, where are we at with this? Huh? Ina's like, guys, she's been paying attention, but guys, and Shuri's like,
She already realized like halfway through she was accidentally muted.
that's so her.
Oh my god.
That's so
At the end of the day, the most important voice decided to weigh in. And this is the highlight for every fucking person that watched this.
I did see this.
The man himself, the king of VTubing in general, Tanigo Yago himself appeared to give the final word on the tea versus coffee debate. He declared that he likes coffee, but it doesn't matter. You like what you like and drink what you drink. There's no reason to fight. Grow up.
Probably the most hilarious response from the video he put forward to it too was, I had no idea this was even going on. You guys just came up and asked me.
He's very like, this is mostly an overseas thing. This
just-
doesn't really happen in Japan.
Yeah, but Japan's still fighting over fucking mushrooms and seashells, and if you know, you know.
I don't. Okay.
That's their version of
Mushrooms have better mouthfeel? What?
this. Neither one of them are what you think they are.
Okay, step in the fuck away.
They're both little chocolate treats with biscuits.
Oh.
Some of them are shaped like seashells, and some of them are shaped like mushrooms.
Oh, the mushroom ones. Those ones rule.
We have those here in the U.S.
Yeah,
now.
I fucking had those. Those
Chocolate
rock.
rooms. Yeah, they're so good. But there's the same thing, but in a different shape, and they're seashell shaped, and it's a fucking debate in Japan which one you like. It's the same thing as like, do you like tea or coffee here, or do you put pineapple on pizza? Like any of those things, that's their meme debate in Japan.
We are so bored as a species.
You pick a side and then you fight for no reason. Welcome to sports. Anyway, Yago weighed in. Everybody was like, we shouldn't fight. And then they all kissed, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately,
I made that up, but sure.
Unfortunately for the two of you, it was in fact tea that won.
Oh, well.
They won by a chat vote of 50% on tea and 49% on coffee.
Yeah, but what did the Electoral College say?
And the judges also voted tea.
Ah, boo.
Lame, sad, and bad. All right, moving on.
Oh, wait, and Shiori's vote was on Bleach.
Shiori does love the taste of bleach.
I would have preferred if she had waited on the argument.
Did you see the Rower tweet? I think I told you about this earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the Rower tweet about how she holds a freedom unit?
Yeah.
She was like, I hold it like this. And then I don't remember who it was. I think it was Cece was just like, why is it pointing at you? And she was like, it's Rover. Fuck, goddamn it, that's so funny. I don't even know if that was real, but it made me laugh really hard. Just like Clara from Phase Connect and her one-man show of Grease, which she did for some reason. I watched about 10 seconds of this and I was like, that's good.
I watched the whole thing.
I'm really glad you did. This was her 30,000 subscriber special. It's an hour and 20 minutes long of her reenacting the totality of Grease. She voiced everything herself from all the different characters. She moved her face between different cardboard cutouts of the characters, basically. And then she definitely used all the original dialogue. She did not make things up and say things like, baby, black lungs turn me on.
All I fucking remember from Grease is the part where they go, it's a real pussy wagon. I remember it specifically because of a stream where like the Wii karaoke version censors the word pussy. So you just see P4 asterisks. It's like, oh, whoa.
You never remember that stuff. And for her $40,000 subscriber stream, she'll be doing a Magic Mike watch along. I can't talk anymore. My brain is fried. Which, I mean, she's really close to 40K already. She's like 37, I think.
Yeah.
So
I will not be participating in that one, unfortunately.
I might. I probably won't. But yeah, I saw parts of this. This is an insane undertaking. Fantastically well done, I guess. Impressive, if nothing else. Very funny.
She literally had to comb through the entire thing and like custom rewrite everything and figure out what she was doing. And then somehow memorize everything enough for an hour and 20 minutes to bob her head around and like sing all the lines.
Hell yeah.
What she did forget a few points of what she was supposed to be doing and literally just said, I don't remember what goes on right here.
Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. Did she put up a fight? It's an actual line from that fucking musical. That's the thing I remember. All right. Anything else about the 30,000 subscriber special for Clara?
She's been doing a lot of weird stuff recently. Like
It's Clara. She only does weird stuff.
she's been more weird than usual.
That's okay. I'm here for it. I think she's great. She had a really good collab with Curie Kilovolt a few weeks back. It was fun. All right. Let's move on to Strani Cuddles of Velour fame. She did an educational stream on random hobbies and interests of hers, like the prostate.
How do you poppy that?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
She introduced the Velour anthem. Would you like me to read that off?
If you would like to read that,
Why
go
do we
ahead.
have it? Okay.
Ooh. Please rise for our national anthem.
Oh, there's the flag of Scotland.
Chair shuffling.mp3.
We used to have one chair, so we don't have them anymore.
I can't do this in a Scottish accent unless I drink a lot more scotch first, so I apologize. Our mama in Velour, horny be her name. Her kingdom come.
Oh, it had to come, damn it.
Her will be done on YouTube as it is on Patreon. Give us this day our daily nut. And forgive us our cringe as we forgive those who cringe at us. And lead us not into celibacy, but deliver us into temptation. Amen.
Amen.
I watched Strani a little bit today, by the way. I really like Strani. Oh my god! I tuned in and she just started discussing Two Girls, One Cup. But back to this stream. Okay, where were we at? So this was just a bunch of things she wanted to talk about, basically, and it was very informative and educational. Apparently, you need to slurp tea to be a teacher if you're listening to Strani Cuddles. And then she talked about several topics, like ovulation. How was that topic?
It was interesting. She decided to inform us that her woman parts inside are crooked. If you would like to know that, now you do, I guess.
Okay.
So
I wouldn't think about that too hard.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a medical diagnosis or something, because I know that there's quite a few things that can affect. But anyways, hopefully that's fine. I don't know.
Everything about every topic ended up being spicy in some way. So.
It's via lore. That's what they do. Topic 2 was seeds. She has a seed collection, or had one.
Yeah.
Does she
Unrelated to previous topic.
still? Different kind of seed. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Plant seeds.
Topic 3 was region-locked capitalism or feudalism. Peasants, merchants, knight nobles, monarchs, etc., etc. Classic form of governance, if you will. Topic 4 was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's important to know.
Self-actualization.
Self-actualization is the peak. I think the basics are like the necessities of life: food, water, oxygen, etc. That is actually a really interesting topic. It's neat that she went into that.
Very surprisingly educational stream, honestly.
Topic 5 was bones. Not just boning, bones themselves, I assume.
I got this feeling in my bone.
Yes. Topic 6, prostate.
Men only. So the one girl in chat, look away. This isn't for you.
Oh my god.
Top right corner, point and laugh. SPH time.
Why? Anything cool about the prostate in there, Cam, that you can see?
Inside your back door is this thing that begins with P, all right? And when you hit 50, you need to start going to the doctor to make sure it's okay.
Oh, it's like 35, 40 now. They want you to start going young. If you're a dude, you get fingered. Like, it's just, it happens. It's medical. Just to make sure it's not swollen and cancerous.
She put in the bottom left, tomatoes are poggers for you. I guess tomatoes help with prostate health.
Yes, apparently.
Thank you, Stronny.
Thank you, Stronny. She's looking after our prostates.
Me at the prostate exam thinking of Stronny. Thank you. It's thanks to you. It's so healthy. My doctor confused what I'm saying out loud.
I'll be real. When anyone's tickling my prostate, I'm thinking of Stronny cuddles.
She approves, I guess.
I don't know. I don't want to put that on her. I'll thank her for the education.
She's never there. I'm just thinking about her. There's no case of it. There's no chance of it getting on her.
Stronny, you have full permission to unsubscribe. Thank you so much for supporting us.
If Stronny doesn't laugh at that, I don't know what she's here for.
That's true.
If Stronny sees that and doesn't get a chuckle, then like, I give up. I'm done. I'm like, if she like, I guess like if she doesn't find it funny, that's fine. If she gets upset, then that's like
we'll
then I'm just like, girl, like this is your shtick. And this is my shtick.
Oh, how the turntable. Topic 7: How Peter Jackson made the clutch of the century and no one knows it.
The Hobbit.
Guillermo del Toro was originally going to be the director, but WB refused to give a finalized budget, causing insane planning issues. How can you plan if you don't know what you can and can't afford? Peter Jackson stepped in. Legend.
There you go.
Yeah, she talked about how he had like 3 months to plan the entire trilogy.
And this was The Hobbit, not the original.
Yeah, The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Originally, The Hobbit was going to be 2 films. Quickly into production, Peter Jackson and Fran Welsh realized they were going to have to fart out an entire 3rd movie overnight with the lowest budget WB had ever pushed out. Wow.
Yeah, I got to the end of that first movie and I was like, this is going to be 2 movies, isn't it? Because I didn't know. And then at the end of the second one, I was like, fuck.
I have seen the original Lord of the Rings trilogy 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. My interest in Hobbits at the floor. But I am interested in how movie bullshit happens, so this would intrigue me deeply.
It's cool information to have. She also talked about the Vialore Fansly.
Don't forget,
coming in the start of August.
She also has a surprise quiz in the middle of the video, quizzing people what she's taught them.
How prego can you get her ego in days?
Name 3 types of seat dispersal. What is region-locked capitalism called? Finish the following name for the work of a popular American psychologist. Blank hierarchy of needs.
Maslow's.
Badass.
So there you go. She talked about Fansly content that's coming in the start of August. She talked about the sales that are being made, current audience ratio, which is 98.2% male, 1.5% female, and 0.3% unspecified.
Rock and roll.
There you go. She also put up a short the other day where she literally talks about how much money she makes in a month.
Yep.
Like, it goes by hard numbers.
Yeah.
Which was fucking crazy.
That's badass.
Very cool. Such cool information to get a hold of. We'll talk about that more in depth later because I need to watch the whole thing. And actually, I kind of want to tear into that a little bit. That's really fucking cool. All right. Anything else about Strawny Cuddles and this stream from her?
I got nothing. I just like her streams a lot.
Cool. I watched her play. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
Not really. I mean, I watched her Ring Fit stream a little bit.
Oh, nice.
That was neat. She said afterwards she was extremely embarrassed because after she finished the stream, she went out and her dad informed her that he heard everything she was doing.
No! I watched her play Roller Coaster Tycoon a little bit today.
Roller Coaster Tycoon's awesome.
It was a very fun thing. I was going to comment at one point because, again, she started talking about Two Girls, One Cup. And I was like, I just wanted to be like, bro.
She's playing like the weirdest version of it possible. She's playing Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, which was a re-release of the first one. Nowadays, the most accepted way to play it is to buy Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 and then play through Open Tycoon or whatever that mod's called. The Roller Coaster Tycoon games have been solved. You buy the game and then you open it through like basically a RuneLite, an alternative client, and it just makes the games flat out better. It fixes age-old glitches. It raises how big the park can be. It erases limits. Your guest limit goes from like 30,000 to 200,000, shit like that. Classic, I've never seen anyone actually play the classic version.
It's more nostalgic this way.
It is, but like this, the classic, like the fonts have been changed out, the UI is modern. It's still not the original. Like, where's the ugly pink background? I miss the ugly pink background to all the menus. I watch a shocking amount of Roller Coaster Tycoon content.
I'm a tourist in this area at best.
Oh, well, don't worry. Here, take my hand. I'll show you.
That's quite all right. Thank you.
Planet Coaster 2 got announced. It looks awesome.
Good.
I fucking love Planet Coaster.
I'm happy for you. There's no irony or meanness in that. I'm just really happy that you get to enjoy it.
We should make a theme park together.
All right. Killian's back. She did her music video we talked about earlier, but also she did another Crab's Treasure, which is the other stream that she did the next day, 2 days after. Either way, it was a nice little catch-up stream, just chill and funny. Lots of good times, lots of good vibes. She talked about a bit about considering doing music lessons and things like that so that she can take her music stuff a little more seriously, which is a cool thing. It's always fun to watch somebody get really into their hobbies and, work on them and develop them.
Music's really complicated.
Music is very complicated.
I highly advise you to do it. It's a very cathartic, fun hobby.
There you go. I guess, well, we already got away from them, so we'll come back to them. But Ambrose has played some Watch Dogs. I watched our buddy Ambrose play Watch Dogs. It was fun.
Oh, I know what you're about to talk about. Keep going.
He was playing in German with English subtitles.
I didn't know about that.
But also there was my favorite moment of this stream was whenever he was scanning people. And whenever you scan people in Watch Dogs, you get like a little snippet about them. This person is on this medication. This person makes this much per year. This person is a homosexual. And Press just stops when he got that one and it's just like, why is that the most important thing about him? Why are we pointing out that he's homosexual?
My name is Aiden Pierce, and that man over there sucks dick.
That's a certified boy kisser right there.
I'm gonna remote drive his car away. Yeah, go after your car, loser.
I don't know. It was just like this moment where he stops and he's just like laughing about it. I don't know. It was just really fucking funny.
Walks up to him in my iconic Aiden Pierce hat and scarf.
Are you gay?
You don't have to answer. I already know.
Hacker man.
Oh my god. So that was a really fun stream. I really did enjoy watching that. Alicia Dallantano did a couple streams this week that were really good, but the one that stands out to me was the fact that she did a rigging stream because she is a rigger. Mm-hmm. She rigs models for people and for her own fun and joy on occasion. But she was taking questions during the stream, which was really interesting. So there was one question that really stood out that was really, really fascinating, which was like a particular kind of warp that she had applied to a layer of this model that she was doing. And somebody in the chat was just like, why are you using that warp? Why wouldn't you just always use this warp for everything? She was like, let me show you. And she grabbed a feather off of the model and brought it and copied it a couple times. And she was like, I'll apply that warp that I was talking about, and I'll apply the warp that you were talking about. And then, look, they warp the same way in this regard, but if you rotate them, and she rotated them, and one of them got smaller as it rotated and then got bigger again when it hit 90 degrees. And she was like, because of the way that this warp interpolates data or interpolates the movement, every point on it is trying to get to the next area as fast as possible rather than retain the shape of the item itself. So because of that, a straight line is faster, and it ends up shrinking it so that it can go faster in the turn and then expanding it back out. So it looks wrong on rotation. And my mind fucking exploded. And she was like, at some point she said something about a model being fairly standard with like 8,000 pieces to it and stuff. And I was like, this is like, what an incredibly skilled person. Holy shit, my mind was fucking blown like 4 different times. Also, at one point, she put a cup over her microphone and put a jar over her model's head and then made herself into a space cow.
Why would you do that?
Because she was talking into her cup and she realized it sounded like she was in space, I think. I don't really remember how it started, but at one point she was just like it just ended up that she was in a spacesuit and had a fork coming out of her head as an antenna. And she was, she was like, I'm a space cow. I don't know. It was really fun. It was very funny. I had a great time in that stream. That was a great stream. Absolutely excellent stream. So there you go. That's more or less everything I watched this week. Cameron, did you have anything cool that you watched this week?
Oh no. YouTube.com, go to my like videos. I didn't have anything ready. And the big things that I thought about were already covered. I'm just going to scroll through for 5 seconds, make sure nothing I watched didn't come up. I meant to watch that.
That's how it always goes.
Scrolling. I didn't watch much of it, but Doki Bird and Mitmaid did a VR chat stream together, and Mitmaid brought back out Frogbert, her frog persona.
Frogbert!
And Doki went as her crow, and they hung out together.
That's awesome.
It was, oh my god, it's so fucking cute. It fucking... there's also a really cute animation. It's called Holomyth and Iron. It's an animation based on Myth's single chunk collab where they played Minecraft together. It's really fucking cute. It is painfully cute. That's everything I watched in VTubers. Everything else we covered.
Very cool. Then you can let us know what you watched in the past week down below if you'd like. We'd also like to thank Seikonso for pointing out that let me get this right. Kamitsubaki's cover of Bling Bang Bang Born is really, really great. And it is. I listened to it after they suggested it. Kamitsubami is not someone I had heard of before, but her voice is amazing. Oh my god, check her out if you can. Josh and Uwave said that the audio is fine, which we're glad to hear. Yep. It's unfortunate that things went as poorly as they did last week, in my opinion, but I'm glad that we managed to get a decent podcast out of it.
The issue has been fixed.
Yeah, I replaced the entire outlet so that it would not happen again. And also I've added a surge protector as well, just for safety's sake. I don't want that to happen again.
I don't think it'll happen again.
Yes. That's one of those things where like I'm weirdly specific about things like audio quality and video quality and things like that. It's one of the things that I really push for. I may not be the most entertaining person on the planet. I may not be the best spoken or any of these things, but I really do push hard on us having like as good a quality as product as we can make with what we have. And so when something like that happens, it makes my brain scream. So that's my own personal thing, but it is what it is. Next up, SDE 1994 points out that Cody of, oh my god, Things VTubers Say fame. Mm-hmm. What's False ID, his group.
Yeah.
Mispronounces names too, so I shouldn't feel too bad, and that's great. I don't
Thank
feel
you.
too bad.
You should always take our side in every argument.
That's true. We are always right and have never made a mistake.
It's true.
Certainly not by unplugging something.
Okay.
And finally, Ranson said, mail on stream.
Where?
Where? Mail on stream. Where? I'll get him.
Right here.
I don't want you to feel left out, Carlos. Not anymore. Get in here. All right. If you'd like to leave us any comments, you can do so below on YouTube if you're watching on there. If you'd like updates on what we're doing or just fun little dumb memes or pictures that we take in the intervening days when we're not podcasting and things like that, you can follow us on Twitter at SuperChatsPod. If you want to chat with us, we have a Discord link, should be down below. If you want to check that out, we've got some folks in there that comment in the comments too. If you want to give us leads and information or suggest things for the podcast, that sort of thing, it's a great place to do it because we can just chat, you know. What else do we have? There's an audio version on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please review us so the algorithm likes us. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like down below if you're watching on YouTube, that's always great too. And yeah, share us around if you want to. We always appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Birthdays and then we're out of here. Sound good?
Let's fucking do it.
July 26th, Minase Rio from Holostars JP. Happy birthday.
Happy birth.
July 28th, Kiri Kilovolt from Globy, the racing giraffe. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
July 30th, Hosho Marine from HoloLive JP. Happy birthday.
You're getting older, man.
The age of 30-something is in demand. Or 40-something, I don't care. July 31st, Rinko Ashelia, or Leah, as I know her, from Phase Connect. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's all the birthdays. That's all the news. This has been Super Chats. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.
See ya.
Carlos's signature see ya.
Oh, wait. Before we finish out, though, I watched Icy Snowpaws from Via Lure. She did a really cool live DJing set that's unarchived.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. You'll never get to see it. It's unarchived. She was horny the whole time.
Living up to the name, Via Lure.
There you go. That's it. Bye.
Later, bye. See ya.